100% platinum, baby.
OBP, yeah, Panthers, free Jazzy Tuck, yeah, Genie. Here's a little something about a OG like me, yeah, I'm him, yeah, I'm me, yeah. Here's a little something about a OG like me, South Dallas, Bun Tar, Bear Street, Door Street, yeah. Here's a little something about a OG like me, East Side, Rub City, East 21st Street, yeah. Here's a little something about a OG like me, got the mind of a genius, but I'm straight for the streets, yeah. First thing I like to say is rest in peace, Pokey. Heard a lot about me, baby, you don't really know me, no. Talk a lot of this and that, but boy, you gotta show me. I ain't looking for nobody, pay me if you owe me. Make a lot of sense, everybody gotta listen. Rock with Donald Trump, why? Cause I'm a politician. Never did a lot of wishing, but I did a lot of whipping. Whole lot of dollar getting, pressing potty in my kitchen. When the world about to end, don't nobody give a damn. Everybody is a go, but they ain't messing with the ram. And these ladies love my flow, cause they know he's so real. You can call me Michael James or Jacoby O'Neal. Hey, here's a little story about an OG like me, yeah. I'm him, yeah. I'm me, yeah. Here's a little story about an OG like me. Never told on the soul, not you, not me. No, maybe I am him, maybe I am Jim. Jumping out the gym, shining like a gem. Move a lot of weight, but I ain't at the gym. I ain't getting trim, and I ain't getting slim. Hey, I be hitting Kylie if I ain't hitting Kim. Ball head, but I be damned if I ain't getting trim. Hey, I ain't the best rapper, cause I ain't Eminem. Best producer, Dr. Dre, Corey, Mo, and Timberland. Hey, industry corrupt, trying to make us feminine. Trying to turn our men to women, trying to make our women men. Giving killers all the power, false courage for the cowards. Be the same boy they caught in bed with the White House. Puff Daddy in the shower with the pills in the powder. It's 100 ghetto kids getting shot every hour. Hit a certain tax bracket, here come the Illuminati. Cause the Christian Jews and Aki still work for the Anunnaki. Hey, maybe I am Jim, jumping out the gym. Shining like a gem. Move a lot of weight, but I ain't at the gym. Maybe I am Jim, jumping out the gym.
Yo, AB, you stacking up.
What they mean, I got stripes like Adidas. In the streets pulling stunts like a Nevo. Full speed to that root of all evil. Good nigga, but the streets turned us evil. Hey, I got stripes like Adidas. In the streets pulling stunts like a Nevo. Full speed to that root of all evil. Good nigga, but the streets turned us evil. Get the green, goes the scene, man, I got this. In the streets pulling stunts for that fortune. Scorch the beat when I spit, man, I tore shit. You don't wanna feel the pain that I record with. Yeah, we did it on our own, no endorsements. Shit get hard, we don't stop, we don't forfeit. But these streets made a nigga so heartless. Shit dark, but my light shine regardless. Yeah. And you can keep the nonsense. Survive for a living, rap something I have fun with. You can have the fame, I'm so way beyond it. Don't know who to trust, so I can't go unless the gun fit. Even then, you still better watch who you run with. They see you with potential, try to put you on dumb shit. Want stripes like a zebra, but regrets is what it come with. Lost blood, sweat, tears, and a whole bunch of dumb shit. Fuck they mean, I got stripes like Adidas. In the streets pulling stunts like a Nevo. Full speed to that root of all evil. Good nigga, but the streets turned us evil. Hey, I got stripes like Adidas. In the streets pulling stunts like a Nevo. Full speed to that root of all evil. Good nigga, but the streets turned us evil. Full of schemes like Madoff, stunts like Knievel. Married to the streets, no prenup, I can't leave her. Taking off, try to keep up and I speed up. Squad made of bosses, we ain't need no one to lead us. We tried that, but deeper in the slums where that led us. Don't let them see you hurt, you gotta keep your head up. Gotta keep my head up, yeah. Found knowledge on my own, cause ain't nobody show me better. I'm just thinking logically, that's knowledge over cheddar. Don't move by their rules, so they label me the devil. They hate to see my people with intelligence and cleverness. Don't feed me with your doctrine, don't play with my intelligence. Dropping knowledge on my people, won't deceive them like the priest. I'm a good nigga, but inside it's a beast. Trying to chase that root of evil, made a monster out of me. When you see me in the streets, they be the monster that you see. But they mean I got stripes like Adidas. In the streets, pulling stunts like Carnival. Full speed to that root of all evil. Good nigga, but the streets turn us evil. Hey, I got stripes like Adidas. In the streets, pulling stunts like Carnival. Full speed to that root of all evil. Good nigga, but the streets turn us evil.
Yeah. It's Ellie.
Hey man, salute to everybody that's in the building, man. Tap in. One and only, man. It's your brother Big Apple, man. We got some heat for y'all today. We definitely got some heat for y'all today.
I gotta speak the truth because the truth will set you free. But the truth will set you free. I gotta speak my truth because the truth will set you free. But the truth will set you free. I gotta speak my truth because the truth will set you free. I gotta speak my truth because the truth will set you free. These niggas all about a check. And don't compare me with them. He reached inside Pandora's box and he left with no limbs, trying to get ahead, and every night repenting his sins. He feel it within, and now it starts to leak off his pen. He wants to give up, cause now he sees his weakness again. He hates himself because he's different, and he feel like he's been to hell and back 1,000 times, and he can't get a win. He knows that the light it flickers, but some days it be dim, convincing himself that the time it moves according to him, and the world is really his, but y'all just living within his perception like reflection. He just bent it again to rationalize his mistakes, to think he's winning again. Can face the truth, feel like a lion in this booth. I'm never lying in this booth. Get my soul, I be crying in this booth. And the galactic I travel with a ride in this booth. I gotta speak my truth because the truth will set you free. The truth will set you free. I gotta speak my truth because the truth will set you free. Yeah. The truth will set you free. I gotta speak my truth because the truth will set you free. I gotta speak my truth because the truth will set you free. Trying to let go of old ways. Matrix got me in a daze for days. Then I wake up, back to the craze, back to what's great. Sleep again, restart the phase. I'm stuck in a maze. How the fuck I'm still in this place? I've lived, I've died, I've lived, but I'm still on this chase. I've lived, I've died, I've lived, but I know this is fate. The evil one starts to test that arrival. Every day I walk on this earth, an attack on my vitals. I mean my flesh, the spirit protected but need a vest. Cause demons they walk among us, we nine, and know we threats. My name Helly.
My name Ted, you know the rest. Need a mountain in Budapest with some monks to denounce my flesh. Cause the world becoming a mess. My girl becoming the nuisance, my wife becoming the test. My kids is all that I live for, avoiding them when I'm stressed. Detached with civilian life, still walk around with a vest. A general when the zombie cut legs and I sever chest. God forgive me for the test that I failed. So no more hell, you're seeking angels in the flesh, we need Jesus. Been crying out since a fetus, believe it. I'm Nicodemus whenever judgment bells ringing, lights fleeting. Tell the truth when the water's deep, when the drown, when the lies creeping. It's cool in the dark till light creeping. Good offense, can buy defense, I buy demons. In the name of you know, I'm Van Gogh with Vans on and Pluto. Or on Mars, you see stars when we fall through though. The 24K everything, I'm all proof though. That it still gold and we still pure. Dante, go ahead and shoot though.
I gotta speak my truth because the truth will set you free. The truth will set you free. I gotta speak my truth because the truth will set you free. Yeah, the truth will set you free. I gotta speak my truth because the truth will set you free. I gotta speak my truth because the truth will set you free. The truth will set you free.
everybody that's in the building, man. Make sure y'all get them likes up. We appreciate y'all for coming in, man. Appreciate y'all. Let me know if y'all can hear me loud and clear. I want to make sure that my audio is up the par. I want to make sure that my audio is up the par, family. So you guys let me know. Biggest stuff up, family. Biggest stuff up. We're going to get into one more jammy jam and let's get going.
What's your set? What's your game?
Make sure y'all share the live stream, man. Get out there, everybody. I appreciate that, Tim.
Hey, V.
Make sure y'all support the channel. Cash out information in the chat.
What's your tribe, little nigga? Pressure apply, little nigga. When we slide, little nigga. If you a $5 nigga, don't get tried, little nigga. What's your tribe, little nigga? What's your tribe, little nigga? Pressure apply, little nigga. When we slide, little nigga. If you a $5 nigga, don't get tried, little nigga. It's a sleeve down movement, we ain't gabbing shit. But if niggas want box, then we dabbing shit. Uncivilized, we be on some savage shit. And if you disrespect this shit, it could get tragic quick. Boy, we smoking on that wop, that's that Walter Platt. Edgar Hoover in the wood and we ain't coughing yet. If you a NA nigga, then you not a threat. If you a AA nigga, you get my respect. Aboriginal, all the ops pitiful. Colonize your mind, then they act like they got rid of you. Truth come to the light, they'll fuck around and finish you. Copper color Indian, the proof is individual. I said the proof is individual. SOE. Shit is getting critical. Better mask up, nigga, or be been a fool. And it's still trap gang, you know that been a crew. A alpha male don't just provide, little nigga. He create governments and get supply, little nigga. All that marching ain't gon' work. You ain't tired, little nigga. Quit the G, check that nigga like, what's your tribe, little nigga? What's your tribe, little nigga? What's your tribe, little nigga? Pressure apply, little nigga. When we slide, little nigga.
That must not feel good to be an Aboriginal
nigga. Don't get tried, little nigga. What's your tribe, little nigga? What's your tribe, little nigga? Pressure apply, little nigga. When we slide, little nigga. If you a $5 nigga, don't get tried, little nigga.
Never have no tent on them, come from where we come from. Copper ain't your nature, this ain't your land, this ain't your nation. They say we lost our language when we went through simulation. Y'all went through simulation, how the fuck y'all know the language? This to mirror, fuck these natives. Atlantis till we vanish. First on Turtle Island, still the first ones on this planet. They talk on the net, but if we met, they show they panties. When it come to action, bitch, we slide like Michael Jackson. Bullets playing tag, this ain't no Facebook post. They was damn bad before they came to the coast. Crackers turn to jackers, all our friends became foes. 100 years later, back on top of you hoes. Like, what's your tribe, little nigga?
What's your tribe, little nigga? Pressure apply, little nigga. When we slide, little nigga. If you a $5 nigga, don't get tried, little nigga. What's your tribe, little nigga? What's your tribe, little nigga? Pressure apply, little nigga. When we slide, little nigga. If you a $5 nigga, don't get tried, little nigga.
Yeah. I'm gonna play one more jammy jam. I need y'all to drop them fire emojis in the chat if you're a proud American. All my Aboriginal Indigenous, I need y'all to tap in with the tap in. I see all my hard working moderators in the chat. Salute to y'all. Big up, everybody. Turn up and salute all the moderators in the chat. Man, let's get to this next little jammy jam, though. You know what I mean? Let's get to this next jammy jam, though. You feel me? I'll turn up. Let's go. share this on all y'all social media outlets. Make sure y'all hitting that like button as y'all come into the building. Let me know what city, what state you guys in. Let's do a quick roll call. Let's see where all my indigenous brothers and sisters at today. This is your host to do the most. Big Aboriginal power, man. Peace and blessings. Salute, salute, salute. Salute to everybody that's in the building, man. I do appreciate everybody for coming out and rocking out with your boy. You already know, man. Salute to the God, man. How y'all feeling this evening, family? We got Detroit in the building. Let's do our quick roll call. While I shout out the family that's shouting me out, I'm going to shout you guys out as well. Make sure I send my blessings and love towards you guys and your family. Make sure you pass that on and reciprocate that to the next person as well. You know, my thing over here is deposit something positive in someone's memory bank. Let me say it again with y'all. Deposit something positive into someone's memories bank. A compliment goes a long way. Appreciation goes a long way. That's just some food for thought. We're going to open up the show just like that. Salute, man. Shout out to the real ones in the building. It's good to see y'all in here. Y'all know I'm going to come shout y'all out. Also, man, we got the $20 challenge in effect, man. We no longer doing the $5 challenge. That was a thing of 2020, 2022. We're doing a $20 challenge in effect. That's for all channels, all platforms, all podcasts, all information, all content creators that you enjoy and you appreciate their time and effort. Make sure you support them with a $20 donation, man. Send it in. Make sure you leave a note so they can read out the shout out to family as well. Make sure y'all support the challenge. Don't get involved. You know what I'm saying? Don't be no buster. You feel me? Get involved and don't be no buster. So, yeah, man, salute to everybody that's in the building. We got Augusta, Georgia in the building. Middle Tennessee is in the building. Detroit is in the building. Drop those cities, drop those states if you're listening in. We got 45 of the brothers and sisters listening in right now currently. So go ahead and start dropping those cities and those states as I shout the family out as we come through. Shout out to Plant Base. Shout out to Timothy Washington. Shout out to Villa Nation. Keith Lamont is in the building. DeWad is in the building. My sister Empress Namaste. You understand me? Talk Your Talk Media. My brother Greedy Vegan, my big brother. Shout out to Big Brother. We got FT Hawkins in the building. Good to see you. Got David M. Middle Tennessee. Hawkins said Georgia. Tim said Detroit. So yeah, man, salute to everybody in the building. Why y'all so quiet? Y'all just be some motherfuckers that come through the channel just listening, not getting active, not dropping no chat. First of all, this is the realest YouTube channel on the net right now. I mean, this is one of the realest channels on the internet. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna interact, we're gonna pop it, we're gonna talk shit, we're gonna joke, and most certainly we're gonna get to the facts of the matter, man. So that's just one of the things that we're going to be dealing with. So, yeah, salute to everybody that's in the building. Somebody, Nami, you always doing your hair, yo. Let us see that afro before you get it done. Huh? Let's see if you got an Aboriginal grade of hair, a.k.a. American Indian, or do you got that African grade of hair, a.k.a. Congolese. Bantu. Yeah. Let's see what that skeleton look like. You might got that tether texture. You see what I'm saying? Because it is a such thing as tether texture, sister. Now I'm not saying that you got tether texture of hair, but we don't know. That's gonna let us know. Somebody said I got a kitchen in the back. I'm a nigga. Oh, you got a kitchen in the back. I don't even know what the hell that means. I got a kitchen in the back. A kitchen in the back. Oh, you must be packing them buns. That's the only thing I can get at. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Salute to everybody that's in the building, though, man. Salute. There's been a lot going on, man. So, white America, we see it as we see it, is crumbling. They're at one of their most divisive times in the world. Somebody said a kitchen is bees, beady bees on the neck. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, you got that tether texture. Okay, all right, I ain't mad at it. Okay, you got tether texture, beady bees. You got them beady bees. Cuzzo got them beady bees. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you, Cuzzo. You feel what I'm saying? Salute to everybody that's in the building though, that's coming on in here. But yeah, man, it's been a lot taking place. It's been a lot taking place here in America. Motherfuckers keep hitting my phone. Yeah, man. I just think it's a crazy thing of what's going on with white America. They're one of their most divisive times. They're splitting between two radical, less radical racial white groups. They're all picking sides of which white is right. Well, I got a spoiler alert for you mayonnaise mandling people. Neither one of you guys are right. All right. I'm sorry to fucking give you a spoiler alert, but white is not right. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all coming in here with mayonnaise all on your elbow. And that's for majority of the people that's here. You know, a lot, and I don't judge people that swirl. I don't judge people that swirl, but at this prior given time, man, a lot of you, I just feel like y'all not really in it for the cause. If y'all not in it for the cause, like either you down with it or you frying the fence. And based off of whatever crowd that you guys are around is how you guys is going to react. I don't like no people that's like that. These people like that don't stand for nothing. And we need more of our brothers and sisters to really get on code. Now, we're not just going to demoralize the brothers and sisters that is out here swirling, you know, with mayonnaise all on their elbow and shit. But we just not going to be rocking with them full throttle like that based off of the fact that they not rocking with us full throttle like that based off of the evidence. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes we got to be a little more stricter with our own criteria because, I mean, I know y'all niggas be fucking with the Miracle Whips and the salad dressings and the mayo, but bro, come on now. You got it all on your elbow. Y'all popping up to nigga functions, you know, where cultural events, you know, conversations that other races ain't even supposed to be in on because you want to bring motherfucking mayonnaise all on your elbow to the party. And I'm tired of this shit. Like, and I'm not no pro-blackist. I'm not a Umar Johnson. I'm none of these guys. I'm big Aboriginal power, the one and only, the one who's been doing the trendsetters around this motherfucker. Hey, and let me say this real quick while I got this on my mind, because I've been meaning to say this for the last week or so. My channel, I know a lot of you guys maybe have going through, trying to look at some of the original catalog from this channel. I know y'all don't see a lot of the videos. Roughly around 85% of my videos are not showing right now. They will be up after the 21st. My channel right now is currently going through maintenance. So I don't know if y'all know, my channel is currently going up under maintenance. So we're working some things out. They haven't been sending my notifications out properly. They're not notifying or alerting my subscribers when I'm live, when I'm uploading, when I'm posting. So my channel is currently under maintenance. A lot of those videos, all my videos, all 1,500 live streams, all 300 video uploads will be back up visible for the viewers to indulge in after the 21st of this month. So that's after tomorrow is the 21st. So after the tomorrow, so Monday evening, y'all can expect to be able to check out content. I think after the 21st, they start slowly managing and putting back up my content. But yeah, man. So yeah, a lot of shit been going down. Charlie Kirk got murked. A lot of his supporters is angry. Donald Trump trying to sensitize and silence people. Black America is speaking out with no empathy. White America is outraged and throwing the fingers and hissy fits and pointing the finger at one another. And while the immigrants is pointing the finger at Black Americans, it is a heyday going on after this whole little weak ass Charlie Kirk dude. First of all, Charlie Kirk wasn't nothing. He's what we call in the back hills of Tennessee a turd monkey. You see what I'm saying? I mean, he ain't worth a damn tick that's down. Exactly. What we call him back in the back hills, in the mountains, the Smoky Mountains of not Tennessee, where I'm from, we call those type of guys turd monkeys. And so those guys are extremists. They're accelerationists. They're undercover bigots, and they try to articulate it within a political format of standardized questions so they can, anytime you ask them something, they'll put it into one of those categories, and he'll go down a list of questions that fits that. This is this guy's whole MO. But like me and amongst a lot of other Black Americans, Aboriginal Indigenous Americans, I like to say, have been going at Charlie Kirk and his anti-racist rhetoric, not celebrating his death, but we are happy about his death. So, like I said, what it is they are upset and sad at how he died. Because even if Charlie Kirk would have died at the age of 80, motherfuckers would have still been like, man, he's a racist piece of shit. He wasn't nothing. Blase, blase, blah. The same thing you see today. The thing is white America is so sad by the way he got took out, executed, brutally smoked on camera in front of millions of white people to see. You understand what I'm saying? And they don't like that they don't like that we don't give a fuck about that. You see what I'm saying? They don't care that we don't care about it. And so this angries white America, and now they're pointing the finger. It's you extreme leftists. No, it's you extreme rightists. And now you got the buck dancing coons that's right there in the middle. Earlier, I seen a video. I forget the damn lady name. One of the Martin Luther King's nieces getting online, fucking buck dancing for Charlie Kirk. As a matter of fact, let me pull the shit up because I'm pretty sure I can pull the damn video up. When I say just the buck dancing, let me let y'all listen to this bullshit. Trigger alert, man. Trigger alert. You know. Now listen to this bullshit.
Was assassinated. As a woman who survived the assassinations of my uncle, Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., my father, Reverend A.D. King, and my grandmother, Mrs. Alberta Williams King, I know all too well the impact of this kind of cowardly act. Charlie Kirk was assassinated.
Duh.
And now, while his family and this nation grieve, some are calling him a racist, a white supremacist, even a fake Christian. Such accusations are conversations unbecoming to a Christian.
Here we go with this Christian shit. Now, mind you, she's over here buck dancing, eyes bucking for Charlie, when Charlie done numerous times disrespected MLK, said it shouldn't even be a holiday. He ain't shit. He didn't do nothing. He was a communist. Man, Charlie Kirk is on record disrespecting this lady's uncle, and she's on her eyes bucking, buck dancing, samboing it out for Charlie the bigot Kirk.
In the final analysis, Charlie stood for life, for faith, and for biblical truth. He wasn't afraid to say the name of Jesus in the public square, and he paid a price for it. Now is not the time to attack Charlie. It's the time to lift up the banner of Christ.
Man, if you don't go sit your Christ ass down, and why can't we bash Charlie? He can't feel it. He can't be emotionally attacked. He can't be physically attacked. He can't be spiritually attacked. Charlie is not here. We got the right to bash his ass. He ain't gonna feel a motherfucking thing. Talking about don't bash Charlie. Why? Why? I need just one good reason why we shouldn't bash Charlie. Lady, now Martin Luther King had a dream, but his dream did not consist of your ass over here buck dancing, cooning, and samboing it out for Kirk. Huh? You over here for Kirk? I ain't never seen a big lady buck dance like this. You over here eyes bucking for Charlie the bigot Kirk after he disrespected your own.
It's the time to lift up the banner of Christ. As a member of the one blood human race, Charlie Kirk did. His legacy of public discourse, of bringing difficult conversations to the table mattered. He caused us to think and to pray. Charlie has gone to meet his maker. May he rest in peace. May we honor him today by praying for his family and by answering this question: where will you spend eternity?
Like, we can't even be allowing these type of coons to be speaking up like this. Somebody said, I can't feel it. He can't feel it. It's diabolical. No, I'm not being diabolical, Dawu. I'm being very literal. I'm not trying to make a joke or, I might make a little joke here and there because I'm into dark humor. I'm into dark humor. I like dark humor. I'm into dark jokes. You understand what I'm saying? So if I make a joke, it's not trying to be rude, man. I didn't appreciate Charlie Kirk music. I'm in position and point of view. I was never a fan of dude. He was a straight up bigot from all the shit that I seen. And fuck dude. I got the right to say fuck dude. Dude ass was a weasel. And we don't give a damn about no damn weasels amongst our people, man. You gonna talk down on black people all the way down to your death, then we're gonna talk about your ass all the way down to your death as well. In, after, and beyond. You nigga, this is on the internet. Nigga, this is on the internet. Hey, this is on here forever. All my jokes and memes and jokes and cruel comments about Charlie is going to be forever stuck on her for his children to go and witness. Just like all the other people that he made fun of and mockery and justify white murderers on black people time and time again. Just like those kids got to go up and grow up and look at your shit, man. F Charlie Kirk, man. Nigga, we might go to the strip club and play that new song, Twerk for Kirk. Twerk for Kirk. And that's how I feel about this whole situation. Like, when it comes to debates, I'm a beast. I murder people, not in physical, but like in debate form. So when I say I murk people in debates, I get rid of you. I will destroy you in the debate. We're not talking about physically. So if I say, man, you jump in the ring with me and debate me, you gonna get Charlie Kirk. Now, I'm not saying physically. Seriously, I'm not saying physically. I'm not a physical guy, right? I'm not that type of guy. I'm not physically going to attack you. If I say Charlie Kirk got murked and it ain't nothing that y'all can do about it, don't look at me like I'm some type of crazy motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? But no one, nonetheless, you know, tons of people been bashing Charlie Kirk. Tons of people. Tons of people been bashing old Charlie Kirk. And I think it's dope. I think it's absolutely dope. I think people got the freedom of speech. And one of the people who has been haphazardly, I'm talking about extremely, with no remorse or empathy, been going to Charlie Kirk's family and Charlie Kirk supporters, because he can't come at Charlie Kirk himself because he's dead. But his family and supporters is Charleston White. So we're going to play a few clips from Charleston White. Hit that like button. Thumb up the video. Support the channel, man. It's your brother, Big Aboriginal Power, the hood journalist. Make sure y'all subscribe. Let's go.
Tried to get him kicked off of his own comedy show. All right? And so Charleston White, after finding this out, responded with this.
The Kirk boy. And he was a piece of shit. I haven't seen one good video about Kirk, not one. He had the nerve to say that Trayvon Martin hunted down George Zimmerman. He just spread it again. On the 911 call, they even told George not to follow Trayvon Martin. Trying to paint a picture. I see why Trump is ignoring this. Someone's already his wife right now. Someone, I'm sure of it. Yeah. They thought they were gonna cancel me. Say, folks, that's why they losing their country to and foreigners. But long as I was saying George Floyd daughter, even I said kill the kid's son. As long as I was talking about black people kids and they dead kid, I even wish bad things on babies. But they didn't have no problem with that. Even said horrible things about people. They have no problem with that. All of a sudden, a piece of like Charlie Kirk gets by another boy that's rejecting that piece of bullshit. And now all of a sudden, we all supposed to be sentiment and we give up our right to free speech because idle have fallen by the hands of one of their own.
Right. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. And like the brother said on the show the other day, like I forget his name, like Lucas said, if Charlie Kirk would have spent just as much time as he did disrespecting and demoralizing black men and black women and focused that same time on the minds of white males, of the mental of white males, he wouldn't have been smoked. If you were to focus on the mental of these white males, these criminals, the largest criminal database ethnic group that we have in North America is white people. The biggest danger, the biggest threat to white America is white Americans. Statistically speaking. So for him even bringing up mass shooting and violence, that has nothing to do with gang stuff. This is the type of bigotry that this guy speaks on. And they expect for us to be modest or empathetic towards a damn bigot. That's almost like telling a slave to cry when the slave master died. Show some sympathy when your master died, boy. Master dead. You needs to be crying, boy. Come on, man. Do that shit even sound normal? Do that shit even sound logical? They want us to whine and pout and be in agony. No, nigga, we is cheerful. I may not be happy by the way he got took out, but nonetheless, we are happy that he is no longer here. And this is freedom of speech. That is the First Amendment within its finest stripes. You guys don't even want to use your First Amendment. You guys are so sensitive. Americans are sensitive. Can we bring back non-sensitive Americans? Where you see a sissy and you say, hey, you's a sissy. Why are you sitting here dressed up like a little punk? America has desensitized and silenced the realness of America. It took away the integrity from what America once stood for, the land of the free, the home of the brave. We got people sitting here being silenced from TV, from speaking out against Charlie Kirk. Now, just break this down. The hypocrisy, the irony of someone who talked about freedom and truth and freedom of speech gets smoked in his neck by his own kind, and they mad because we speaking on freely. Now, who really killed Charlie Kirk is a whole nother topic of conversations. I mean, the theories are spiraling out of control at this particular point, but there's a couple of them that stand out more than the rest of them, which is the IDF/Israel hit from Mossad. Now, we all know that Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's concubine, her father was part of the IDF, Hamas. Epstein was a part of Hamas. Allegedly, Epstein faked his death. Allegedly, I'm hearing theories, two different theories, that either Hamas got him hit, and it was a third-party hit through Trump, through Israel, through the IDF, or he faked his death because he knew he was about to get hit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but nonetheless, he was a bigot. It doesn't matter. We all seen what happened. I seen what happened. But some people are skeptical. Some people just can't believe the disarray. They're in disbelief. People like Candace Parker, who believes that it's fake, that she didn't see any blood from behind the back camera and this, that, and the third. But we're going to finish listening to Charleston White. Now, listen, drop a fire emoji in the chat if you can hear me right now. I need y'all to let me know if y'all can hear me. We got 82 people in here listening to us right now. Drop a fire emoji real quick in the chat. Even on Instagram, I see y'all, Miss White, Jockey, Ancient News. I see y'all. Drop a fire emoji over there as well. And let me know if y'all can hear me, okay? And if y'all can, go ahead and get them likes up, family. Go ahead and get them likes up, and let's get a few people to support the channel, man. We got the challenge going in effect. All right, let's get back to this Charleston White clip.
Another boy that's rejecting that piece of bullshit, and now all of a sudden we are all supposed to be sentiment, and we give up our right to free speech. Idle have fallen by the hands of one of their own. They look so disappointed. Boy, when they arrested Lil Ronnie, and Lil Ronnie was a clean-cut kid, no tattoos, come from a good, loving home, and mothers and fathers, law-abiding, and still great morals and values into the young man. He just didn't want to accept the part of the conservative party, the right-wing conservative, the right-wingers. He didn't want to accept that. He probably was more of a moderate. I wouldn't call him a leftist. I would say he was a moderate because he was sneaking and boy. He wasn't just openly boy like this. So he was sneaking it and doing it because he knew his parents was against it. But don't try to make it seem like the dude brainwash him with this left liberal mindset, and all of a sudden he abandoned the conservative. No, he really wanted Charlie Kirk because and he did. But when I listen, everything Charlie Kirk was doing, if you're an intelligent person or even an intelligent person, that's the same that Hitler used. He used the media to depict in a negative way, whether it was a cartoon or every night they was some sort of, I'm saying, man, this man is a negative rhetoric with skewed statistics with a talking point, and he's targeting undeveloped minds. He was man, y'all ain't finna sell me that. He and I got one thing in common. We both believe in free speech. And not only that, we both support Second Amendment.
He even said that he supported the Second Amendment to the extent that he even said that it's okay for a little gun violence. You understand me? It's okay for a little gun violence in order to keep our Second Amendment rights. That's what Charlie Kirk said out of his own mouth. So I believe that he spoke it to existence, and he became a sacrifice. He became a sacrifice for our Second Amendment rights. You understand me? Appreciate you for taking that one to the neck for the team. You feel me? So with that, you just made the statistics of what we needed. And that just is what it is. You feel me? Let's get to this next Charleston White clip. Hit that like button, thumb up the video, support the channel. It's your brother, Big Aboriginal Power. Let's go.
For the stats, I be beating the odds. In the blood, it be making me calm. Ride the turban just like I'm Saddam. I'ma blow it just like I'm a bomb. I'ma leave it. Keys on the track, on the track, on the track, on the track, on the track. For the stats, I be beating the odds. In the blood, it be making me calm. Ride the turban just like I'm Saddam. I'ma blow it just like I'm a bomb. I'ma leave it.
He in the dirt. The dick. Yeah, we got some living in too. You know nobody give a damn about no white man getting killed, especially not no black skin. And the nigga don't give a damn about losing no job. Yeah, they don't give a damn about losing no motherfucking job for the white boy, man. What I do? Yeah, I hope Charlie Kirk children get put on the Epstein list. Oh, don't say that, Charleston. That's mean. So, I hope Charlie Kirk's kid get sent to the Epstein Island. See, that's mean shit to say. Fuck them white people.
Oh no, what did he say? He said, I hope Charlie Kirk's kids get sent to Epstein's Island. Now that's diabolical. That's diabolical.
Get sent as Kirk children get put on the Epstein list. Oh, don't say that, Charleston. That's mean. So, I hope Charlie Kirk's kid get sent to the Epstein Island. See, that's mean shit to say. Fuck them white babies. We need another pops interview. They don't. The platforms don't like interviewing pops. I don't know why. Homie, them niggas don't. I be trying to get. Them niggas don't like interviewing pops, homie, because it's not appeasing enough for the crowd. They don't be wanting to interview pops. They don't be wanting how to get on live. How to get on this live. Buy you one of these hats. We'll buy you one of these Charleston White hats.
Oh, I know they'll be mad as hell at me if I create them Charlie Kirk shirts. You feel me? A pain in my neck. Charlie was a pain in my neck t-shirt. That white America already crumbled.
There you go. Hey, what's up, Reed?
What's up? What's going on with you?
Oh man, you got it. What's good with it?
I'm saying I need one of them hats. What's going on?
Send me the address. I have them sent to you by Monday.
Yeah. What's shaking? I see you got the internet going crazy.
Man, watching the world lose their rights.
Well, whoever said they had rights?
There you go. Whoever said they had rights. The people who said they have
rights. You know, people fall for the bullshit. So it's so easy. It's so easy for them to be led astray.
Yeah.
You dig?
Yeah.
You dig? But you hold tight. You know I'm always watching. You know how that shit go.
You know, I'm gradually realigning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm gradually realigning. I detoured off, but it's centering back to that alignment.
Okay, well, you know, security is always a must, because once you realign, now you know you got new enemies. You understand what I'm saying? So don't play with them.
Yeah.
Don't play with them. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
Yeah, security is a must. You know, the paradigm is shifting. You know, white folks is trying to reclaim their honor. You dig what I'm saying? Amongst themselves.
Yeah.
This shit ain't got nothing to do with us. You know, but you always got some old black face running around praising on some French Stevens shit. They want to be close to master and dictate the rules of the game when they not the point.
So I had a few comedy shows canceled because of my Charlie Kirk comment. And guess who I found out who canceled? The black faces.
Yeah, definitely.
The black
definitely.
faces. It's a black brother out of DC. Yeah, I said, man, I can't believe that nigga.
Listen, because he pledged allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. So
So he's not like Michael Irvin and Whack 100 is crazy.
Thing is, well, we gotta get Charleston so Master know that we not with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's gonna hurt. Cause check it out. Every time you get a show canceled, make sure you book 4 or 5 more on their ass.
Three more came in the next day.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Three more came in the next day with 2 more interviews. So yeah, 5 more came in.
Yeah. Make them feel that. Make them pay. Make them pay.
I gotta skip this like jailhouse babble. You know what I'm saying? I gotta skip a little bit of this jailhouse babble right there.
Nah, nigga, go here. If you want to, it's easy to do. You can't hurt my feeling. I ain't trying to hurt your feeling, nigga. I want nigga to quit typing me. You trying to hurt my feeling. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about your feeling online, nigga. Your feeling don't mean nothing to nobody but you. That's why you don't come online with your feeling, nigga. My man Kareem Bliss Johnson. Y'all go check him out, man. Let me see if I can pin my nigga right here. Yeah, very wise brother, man. Got a heart for the people. It's the work, like he said, man. And he been doing the work. Yeah, my nigga been doing the work, man. So I honor his words. I respect his opinion. I cherish his wisdom. So you know the old saying, nigga, steel sharpen steel. That's the steel I sharpen against. Him, the old man Pop. When I go too far left, if I get too far, I know the elders watching. They'll call and make a nod. They know how to speak to me without saying something to me, to correct me and check me. I know what they're saying without them saying it. Yeah, so I pay very close attention to their words. That's why all your family's dead. I don't have no family dead. Yeah, my grandmama 84 still alive. Yeah, my mama's still alive. My grandmama, my whole family's still alive. I ain't buried no family members yet. Stingy K in here for some content. I know. Stingy K and I are business partners. Stingy K is my best clipper. Stingy K find out a way, and this is what I love about it. Charlie Kirk has a family, so Charlie Kirk's dead. I'm not dead. Me and my family's still alive. So fuck Charlie Kirk's family. So Stingy K is my best clipper. The Stingy K have found out how to clip and take the clipping, not just clipping, because YouTube won't just let you clip and monetize. Stingy K is why I love him so much. He's so sharp and smart with this shit. He was able to start clipping and turning clipping into reactionary response videos. Most people could copyright strike. The boy came up with a method and a formula. And I ain't gonna give his method and formula. This is why I love him. I allow him to come over here and clip. Karma is gonna get you all, man. I don't believe in karma, and I don't believe in Jesus. Karma and Jesus don't go together. Karma is a Hindu belief. Jesus is a Christian belief. Now, if you're a Christian belief, once you ask Jesus and Christ for forgiveness, all your sins are forgiven and washed away. So there's no way karma can get you if you're a Christian and you believe in forgiveness, mercy, and grace. There's no way karma can supersede in a belief in mercy and grace, because once the Lord forgive me, then the grace and mercy.
Charleston White goes in and out of a disrespectful Negro into the political guy, into the advocate for kids, back into a preacher. He's a man of different jackets, I guess you could say. Let's get into some more controversial clips and how Charleston White exposed Charlie Kirk, the radical right and left hypocrisy by exercising freedom of speech.
During the Trayvon Martin and George Zimmerman verdict, I remember dressing up and going to a executive meeting with the Tarrant County GOP Republican Party, because racism in America was starting to resurface in a way that it hadn't resurfaced for our generation outside of the Rodney King situation, right? So from the Rodney King situation to the Trayvon Martin verdict, we hadn't really saw any ugly racism in this country that caught our attention the way the George Zimmerman verdict did. So I was just starting to get into politics at the time. So I really wanted to see if Republican white people were as racist as it was being propagated and projected to us. I live in a predominantly Republican county. It's considered a red state, a red county, the largest voting Republican base in the country. Man, I dressed up one day just like a hood nigga would look. Cocked my hat to the side with my hoodie on, my gold chain, and I went to a Republican executive meeting where they had a lot of elected officials. Greg Abbott was there, and so I was just looking, and they was just looking. Like, what this nigga doing here? And I'm looking, trying to see, well, I want to talk. I want to get on the microphone and speak, because I saw that they was allowing people to speak. And I remember a guy asking me, saying, well, what do you want to say? And I told him I know the history of these two parties. And I know which party stood with black people. And I know this the party that used to embrace niggas. And that white man didn't know what to say to me when I said embrace niggas. But he was taken aback by my knowledge of history about the party. And so he gave me a card, and he was from Greg Abbott's office, which was Greg Abbott's our governor. The next day, I called the Republican Party and told them what my experience was as a black person with gold teeth in their mouth, and I was smelling like a pound of weed. So they invited me to come to the headquarters. So I went to see for myself, is it really like this? And I saw that it's really not like that.
So the South isn't racist?
Very much so, but it's hidden. Just like racism is hidden in America. You can't blatantly identify racism because it's hidden. It's elusive. It's hidden in the fabrics of what America is built on.
It's generational.
There you go. What we think is racism is really a fucked up ideology supported by prejudice. Because the people we're calling racist is our co-workers who don't have no power over us. Racism is power. When black people, from my standpoint, man, we don't, not this group of black people, we don't know no motherfucking racism. It's hidden. Most cops aren't saying, get out the car, nigga. It's not blatant. It used to be blatant. It's hidden now. It's covert.
Yeah, my grandparents were racist. They would say it, but now you don't say that word.
No, man.
Unless you're Ryan Garcia.
Well, we all know that Charleston White, he loves to troll, right? He loves to troll the community. You know, he says that he's playing a character, he's playing a role. He gets at a lot of the negative stuff that's going on in the black community. Now,
yeah, he does. Shout out to my brother George Macon too. I will leave the clip, this channel in the description box. Make sure y'all go check him out at Street Media TV. Street TV Media or Street Media TV, I believe is what it is. Make sure y'all go check out his channel. He's definitely over there cooking. I want to get into my brother Black Alpha. He had a couple clips I want to respond and react to.
The only reason why all of the Southern supremacy.
All right, so we're gonna get into it right now. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Hit that like button, come up the video, support the channel, man. Let's listen to what Black Alpha say. Let's go.
Flopping. Donald Trump's not talking about Charlie Kirk no more. And now people are making little videos and they're saying, Donald Trump, we elected you to do more. Because remember, Donald Trump is a New York W supremacist, billionaire. He doesn't have the same tactical measures that a Southern supremacist has. There's two different things. The only reason why all of the Southern supremacists somehow found this new love for Northern supremacists, because to be real, Southern supremacists never liked them Yankees up top. We didn't create the term Yankee. We didn't create the Confederacy and the Union. That's their battle. Anytime you see people who are from the South and they out of nowhere love some rich New York supremacists, typically the New York supremacist is playing them. And I've told everybody that. Donald Trump is playing Jethro. Donald Trump's version of supremacy is a little different. His version of supremacy is, I like who likes me. He said that before. If you go to Donald Trump right now with a deal, he can make money. Oh, he gonna throw all them under the bus. So he comes out there and he plays to his base. And all them Jethros that are in a trailer park with no teeth, they be like, yeah, damn right. Damn right. The reason I can't say it because this is a platform, so you got to be careful. That's why. You got to be very careful out here, okay? We ain't reckless with what we do. No, we stay very sharp and we stay with it. We ain't going to crash out. No. You got to be professional. You got to have some professionalism in here. You got to know when to say things, how to say them, and the way to get it right, okay? That's in the system of supremacy. You can't just go out there just saying any damn thing you want to. It don't work that way. You got to be very, very clear with what you're saying. So that's why we watch what we do and watch what we say, not just here and everywhere we go. And I want y'all to do the same. This ain't no crash out network. No. We ain't here. So as I was saying, these people know damn well that they never really liked him. Because I remember what they used to say about him. I remember, fam, before Donald Trump became president, how many times did you hear any supremacists from Mississippi, Alabama, Arkansas, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina ever talk about him? I heard rappers talk more about him than any W did. I heard more rappers. Let me in now. Bill Gates, Donald Trump. Southerners didn't rock with that Yankee. They didn't. They didn't rock with people in the Civil War. What Donald Trump has done, he's came in and he's added this tactical way where he be playing these people because he's doing his version of supremacy. Anybody who's lived in the North, in the South, or even on the West Coast, the tactics of supremacy vary. Okay, this is why you got to travel. In the West Coast, they got a different version of supremacy. In the West Coast, they'll go out there and they'll make friends and play with all the Mexicans. They don't do that down South. No, they don't. Okay. And up North, they'll play little games with black folks left and right, but they have a real sneaky version of supremacy in the North. The Northern version of supremacy is very sneaky. It's a very sneaky way. They'll say things behind closed doors. In the South, it's more overt. So if you go different, it's terrains. Every terrain has a different version of supremacy. Donald Trump is using New York supremacy, billionaire New York supremacy. And if you really know the history of America, then you understand the way this was. Absolutely. Good point. Donald Trump used to be a damn liberal. He was a Democrat. Okay. How'd you go? You're a billionaire, old money, Democrat from New York. And now you got all these lifelong conservatives in the Deep South that love you. Nah, bro. But now, if you look, a lot of them are starting to turn on him. Watch this, family. Now a lot of them are coming out and they saying, well, you ain't did enough. And fam, do y'all know they just asked Donald Trump about Charlie Kirk and free speech? And they said, well, you know, Charlie, you know, he was kind of for free speech. And Donald Trump responded and said, I bet he wouldn't be now. Just dissed him. Y'all watch this, fam. Oh, yes, indeed. This W Civil War is going to another level, one in which we've been calling for a week straight. Watch this.
I am calling on President Trump and the Republican Party to do more to honor Charlie. Though I appreciate them wanting to erect a golden statue of Charlie in the Capitol and to name a national holiday after Charlie.
An entrepreneur, an influencer, one of the most important conservative minds on the planet is dead because of Democrat rhetoric. Mr. President, I don't know what your response to this is going to be, but there damn well better be one.
Woo!
The American people did not elect you to sit back and allow American citizens to be assassinated for their opinions.
Damn! That sounds like he Jethro checking. This ain't a G check. This is a Jethro check. He J checking them. Jethro is checking Donald J. Trump. But let me tell you something. The J don't stand for Jethro. Nah, y'all notice how that Southern supremacy is starting to pop out against the Northern supremacist? If you know the system of supremacy, rest in peace to Dr. Francis Cress Welsing, Neely Fuller. If you really study it, then you know these people got a lot of different tactics and they have a lot of conflict amongst each other based on region. He getting bold. That Southern supremacy, he ain't playing. He really wants to say, you damn Yankee. That's what he really wants to say.
And allow American citizens to be assassinated for their opinions. I don't know what your response is going to be, but it better be swift and it better be forceful. We know the people that are behind this. We know the voices that are driving it. We know the networks that are funding it. We know the accounts and the influencers and the social media propagandists who are pushing it. And every single one of them need to get a knock on the door by the FBI. We've all seen the videos. We've all seen the accounts. We've all seen the rhetoric. We've all seen the violence. We see the rage that is growing on the radical left, and it has to be stopped. They're not going to stop it on their own because this is exactly what they intended. Mr. President, you need to do something, and you got to do something fast. These people cannot continue to radicalize a portion of the country, or else it's going to get worse.
I am calling on President Trump.
Woo! Oh, family, he talking cash money. He talking bold. He just told Trump what to do. He just told him what to do because remember, there's always the politician supremacist, and then there is the neighborhood average everyday supremacist. And the politician works for the average everyday. And if the average everyday got a problem, you get videos like that. So y'all see how it's escalating because this is what these people know. They know conflict. They know conflict. There's no way that this situation was going to occur and just stay in a liberal conservative. Now you're starting to see the conservatives are turning on each other. You're starting to see the conservatives is battling left and right. But family, it's getting even further and more people are starting to.
I mean, you literally starting to see that. You literally starting to see white America crumble right here in front of your eyes, like literally crumble like no other. And so let's take a clip of this next guy that my brother Black Alpha play. I'm gonna leave his link to his channel in the description box. Shout out to Black Alpha.
What the hell did you just say?
So the president goes on Fox News in the interview, and he was reminded that Charlie Kirk said there's no such thing as hate speech. And I quote, the president said, he might not be saying that now. What is wrong with that man?
Charlie said, that there was no such thing as hate speech. He obviously, no one anticipated what happened to Charlie, but you have always been
Trump supporters. We've been screaming.
Damn, he might not be saying that now. Wow.
No such thing as hate speech. He obviously, no one anticipated what happened to Charlie, but you have always been You have always been a
Trump supporters. We've been screaming at you that this man is a narcissist that does not care about you. Charlie Kirk did not make him lose 1 minute of sleep. His unaliving. There's nothing in any of the energy he's getting off that says he gives a rat's ass that Charlie Kirk is gone.
So the president goes on Fox News in the interview, and he was reminded that Charlie Kirk said there's no...
Damn, Trump, you just said you don't give half a damn. Trump said, whatever, it is what it is. See, because Donald Trump understands.
Right. Trump understands. Niggas die every day, B. That's pretty much what Trump was saying. You know what I mean? Brothers die every day, B. You feel what I'm saying? What can we do about it? He's gone now. You know what I mean? Well, a baby ain't supposed to cry over spilled milk. You feel me?
Y'all, did you hear what Nick Fuentes said?
I was genuinely disturbed by Trump's reaction to Charlie Kirk's death. Isn't this your friend? They asked him about it the day after, and he said, yeah, anyway, so we're building the new East Wing. Are you serious? You got shot. This is your 31-year-old friend who supported you for years. You know him by name. Your son is friends with him. It doesn't seem like he could be bothered. He didn't go to the memorial. He's golfing. He's dancing at a sports outing. Shame on all of the Trump shills for not calling this out. They will praise anything. The Department of War, the Gulf of America. Where is the leadership? Where's the messaging? Where's the information? Where is the whole of government effort to get to the bottom of this, keep the American public apprised, deter future attacks, and to ensure that this will not happen again?
I feel like I'm in the fucking Twilight Zone. Whoa.
Well, you ain't in the Twilight Zone. This is good old-fashioned supremacist infighting. Nah.
This how you know that it's two different creeds of white men. This is how you know that white America is crumbling. We're literally in the starving time, which I'm gonna do a whole build off the historical references and and how that plays a part in today's effect. But when you find yourself agreeing slightly with Nick Fuentes, you know that two different groups of supremacists is trying to establish their grounds. White people are having a civil war. White America is in civil war right now, you know.
This ain't nothing new. This your community. There ain't nothing new under the sun, y'all. She out there acting like this is brand new. This ain't brand new. Nah, this is your community and how your community gets down. Yes, the hell it is. Y'all see that right there? Y'all seen it. We seen it. We all just watched it. Nick Fuentes took it even further, though. He didn't just keep it simple. He went all the way with it. He said, you're doing everything except writing for old Charlie. Yeah. So the critiques are mounting up.
To get to the bottom of this, keep the American public apprised, deter future attacks, and to ensure that this will not happen again.
I feel like I'm in the fucking Twilight Zone. Whoa. Y'all, did you hear what Nick?
Yeah, buddy. You damn right. Family, we are highlighting all of these internal problems that they got going on. And if you can look, clear as day, there's a hell of a lot of them. But he ended up taking it a step further. He said that was your 31-year-old friend. You were out there dancing, fam. Did we not just on Tuesday talk about how Donald Trump went to go play golf? We just talked about it on Tuesday. This is why we the best.
They got a lot of infighting going on. And not only that, the Tethers is looking at their bootlicking masters and pointing the fingers at us as if we got something to do with it. You know, let my brother Black Alpha finish breaking this down, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Thumb up the video, support the channel, man. Let's finish
that. Because they come at him with it, he still pretends that everything is sweet and everything is good. He's still out there saying, no, we have a certain stimulus and we're all friends and right here in America. He's still talking all of that. Family, look at this right here. Barack Obama comes out and he gives a speech. And in this speech, fam, he really thought he was going to get these conservatives to go to his side. And all this did was backfire on him again. Watch this, y'all.
What happened to Charlie Kirk was horrific and a tragedy. What happened, as you mentioned, to the state legislators in Minnesota, that is horrific. It is a tragedy. And there are no ifs, ands, or buts about it. the central premise of our democratic system is that we have to be able to disagree and have sometimes really contentious debates without resort to violence. And when it happens to somebody, even if you think they're quote unquote on the other side of the argument, that's a threat to all of us. And we have to be clear and forthright in condemning. Obviously, I didn't know Charlie Kirk. I was generally aware of some of his ideas. I think those ideas were wrong. But that doesn't negate the fact that what happened was a tragedy and that I mourn for him and his family. He's a young man with 2 small children and a wife who obviously, and a huge number of friends and supporters who cared about him. And so we have to extend grace to people during their period of mourning and shock. And so when
we got to extend grace, y'all. We got to extend grace. Do you mean amazing grace? Like you sang when we were harmed in a church in South Carolina? That's what you mean? Because remember, y'all, when all of that...
Right, in Charleston, South Carolina, when that little white boy weasel by the name of Dylan Roof came in there and did that to that school, and then the police officers afterwards took him to Burger King to have a couple Big Macs, a couple Whoppers and shit. Come on now, that's some weak ass shit. And we can't call out the hypocrisy in this shit. That's why I'm saying white America is now crumbling. The biggest threat to white America is white Americans. I'm going to keep on saying it. This is not our fight, Aboriginals, FBAs. White America, biggest enemy is white American. White Americans.
And down, what did Barack Obama do? Amazing grace. He came out and gave us a song. So he's still talking about amazing grace, but it's a different kind of grace. The grace for him, when he's talking about everybody else, is can't we all get along and all lives matter? Y'all see this right here. And I'm telling you,
Hey, let's get these likes up too, family. We got 76 likes. Let's get these likes up. Shout out to all the squad over there listening in on Instagram. Salute, salute, salute. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. It's your brother Aboriginal Power, man. Shout out to everybody that's on Instagram too, man. Make sure y'all tap in. Let's get these likes up.
This society ain't going for none of this, fam. They out here destroying this dude. And notice how he's still fumbling, stumbling, bumbling. There's a certain we came so far, he don't even know what he's saying, because the indecision that you hear in his tone is basically him saying, I don't want to upset them damn W's.
I hear not just our current president, but his aides, who have a history of calling political opponents vermin, enemies, who need to be targeted. That speaks to a broader problem that we have right now. And something that we're going to have to...
A broader problem? See, fam, Barack is the master at spreading all this around. Just come out and say, this ain't got nothing to do with black people. Just say it. Just say, this has nothing to do with black folks. I'm not talking about black people. Black folks, this has nothing to do with y'all. You notice how he always is saying, we, they, everybody. Y'all see this now. This is how he's been talking the whole time. This is exactly the same thing why black Americans said, we ain't rocking with dude. Because even in this situation where there ain't no black people around, no brothers and sisters available, he's still talking about we. He will not put this on a particular community because that particular community he is beholden to. And we see you. You can see that, yeah, he was babbling, wasn't he? There's a certain way that we all know how to do it. And let me tell y'all how much that backfired. I'm going to tell you how much that backfired. That backfired so much, family, that same community that we're talking about, they didn't see none of that. See, Barack spent that whole thing talking about we all on the same page. Can't we all get along? We all friends. And family, let me show you how the dominant society responded to that. The dominant society didn't sit there and say, oh, great point. The dominant society didn't say Obama stepped up and was a leader. The dominant society came out and they put out stuff like this right here. Look what they ended up saying about Barack Obama, fam. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see? They tell Barack Obama, they said, in response to Charlie Kirk's political execution, Barack Obama now claims he never promoted the racial division, destroying our nation today. This scumbag is running scared. The only move left is false flags so they can play victim. Damn, Barack. Damn. You did all of that straddling the fence, and they still called you out your name. They still called you out your name. You did all of that. He really thought he was going to be good, didn't he? He was like, well, this will win them over. They'll all like me if I say this. He did all of that for nothing. All of that for nothing, family, and to still get called out. But isn't that very, very indicative of his time as president? Ain't that exactly what he did when he was in the White House? And this shows you, fam, rain, sleet, hail, snow, Barack Obama is always going to have this type of energy for the dominant society because he loves the dominant society. That is who he is beholden to. That is who he's down with. That is who he's riding for. These people call this man every single name in the book. And he still does what? He still turns around and says, well, you know, we all friends. Can't we all just get along? Can't we all just be on the same page? What about the same level? No, they don't want to be friends with you, Barack. They're not rocking with you, Barack. They're not down with you, Barack. It's all about the system of supremacy. And what he thinks is that he is going to be the system of supremacy's best friend. This is exactly the same thing that what Candace Owens is doing. Didn't we just sit here and tell everybody that these people truly deep down inside believe that they are W's? That is exactly what it is. And fam, all of that tap dancing from Barack, and let me show you something. He did all that, right? Do y'all know somebody stood up in the crowd and heckled him? Somebody stands up in the crowd and heckled him. So out of nowhere, let's get this right. Barack Obama has not been the president for decades. And now they're out there calling him out and blaming him for the Charlie Kirk situation. Out of nowhere, let's be real, y'all. Out of nowhere last week, Megyn Kelly just blamed him. That's Megyn Kelly just did it. Megyn Kelly just straight up said, hey, it's on him. He did it. And then look at this, fam. They came out and just straight up said, hey, Barack Obama, this is your fault. Barack Obama, we were good until you showed up. Barack Obama, you are the root of all racism in the United States of America. And what does he do in response, fam? He answers the question. Watch this right here. Somebody stood up in the crowd and wasn't playing. Watch this. Here we go.
Please.
Sir, I'm not the president of the United States currently. So there's no point in shouting at me.
Don't shout at me.
There's no point in shouting at me about it. I'm not in charge of foreign policy currency.
Please.
Well, there you go. But now, listen, by the way, what's happened, I think we're going to have some time to talk about overseas.
Look at that, y'all. Look at him. Look, fam, did he just sit there saying, there's no point in yelling at me? Did y'all see this, fam? They blaming this dude for Charlie Kirk, and he's sitting back, accepting it. Still talking about all lives matter.
Sir,
Please.
Sir, I'm not the president of the United States currently. So there's no point in shouting at me. There's no point in shouting at me.
There's no point in shouting at me.
I'm not
the president of the United States no more. Shut up.
Charge of
You can't
foreign
even get his
policy.
words out.
I'm not in charge of foreign policy currency.
Family, this is what we be saying about this guy. This is exactly what we be saying about this guy, and how long have we been saying it? You can see it like I can see it, like the whole world is watching. Dude's sitting there getting punked. You got random people in the audience yelling at dude. He's sitting there saying, well, I'm not the president. Why are you yelling at me? Come on now. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we be saying, fam. So out of nowhere, Megyn Kelly just pops up and says it's all Barack Obama's fault. And then on social media, everybody started saying it's Barack Obama's fault. And then Barack Obama comes out and basically said, be nice to me. You know, can I be nice? Can we be fair? So you already see what it's been, and you already see the way things are going. They will always have some type of spite, some type of envy towards us, and they will always treat him like a doormat. That's just the way it goes, and that's how the dominant society runs. And we know this, but when you look at him, it's the same thing you're seeing when you look at Candace Owens. You're dealing with two Tethers. Let's be real. You're dealing with two Tethers, family, who deep down inside believe that they can somehow still get in on the dominant society. They feel that they still got that opportunity. They feel that one way or another, they can get in that house and they'll be accepted. And this is why foundational Black Americans have done what? This is why we've delineated. See, we can't have that type of energy in our mix. We can't have those type of people with those type of thoughts and that type of action. We have to completely stay away from them people because they are the ones who come over here, cloak themselves in our identity, and then that punctified energy they try to place on us. This is why you stay away from both of them on both sides of the fence. But fam, you got a lot of people that have been coming out and they've been running their mouth about this situation, still upset because this situation upset everybody. They don't want to see Master hurt. They don't want to see the colonizer hurt. The people they love so much, they don't want to see them down bad. No, they don't want to see that. Barack Obama deep down inside is upset because he don't want to see Charlie hurt. That's what it is. Candace is upset because she don't want to see him hurt. They feel real different when somebody from a certain complexion gets hurt or harmed. They don't like that. How do you know? It's because whenever something bad happens to us, they make all types of reckless statements. Whenever something bad happens to them, you already see the game. But there's this one person that came out and they were running around here talking about how Black Americans this and Black Americans that, and consistently trying to dump this on foundational Black Americans. And like we said, y'all, the reason why they try to do that is because they understand we don't care. So everything is some type of way to pull us in.
Because they know that we don't give a damn. They want us to be desensitized because if we get emotional and start rallying up, it kind of change the trajectory of way things is going. It can put a little more energy in it, put some seasoning in it, a little oomph, a little pep in the step when we get involved. No, family, stand down. Aboriginal FBA family, stand down. This is not our gripe.
Because they need our involvement. And the Tether's been the main ones. Like we said, fam, the Tethers are out here every day talking about Jesus and talking about Charlie. So ain't it right to assume that they see Charlie as Jesus? You damn right they do. Watch this right here, fam. This is what we're talking about these certain individuals. They come out here, they fake the front, they perpetrate the fraud, and they really deep down inside wish that they were us. And by the way, you see a headband hiding the hairline. This is a tether.
Mashed potatoes, fool. There's no way y'all believe this man was truly racist. How is somebody racist for saying that you should be judged of the content of your character, not the color of your skin? Like MLK did. You remember what MLK said? Like what, bro? He wanted you to have merit. He let us know that there was nothing holding us back from.
Man, do y'all hear this clown? This got to be the most First of all, he's going to jail. Chief of the Tether Task Force is here. This guy sounds like a damn fool, family. He sounds like a complete fool. And that's why we need our people to pay attention to these damn immigrants and these damn tethers and how they operate amongst us.
Truly racist. How is somebody
Look how hype he is for Charlie Kirk. He knew he was, look how he looked at the screen before he even said his first word. He knew he was about to do some buck dancing for Charlie the bigot Kirk.
You see a headband hiding the hairline. This is a tether.
Mashed potatoes, fool. There's no way y'all believe this man was truly racist. How is somebody racist for saying that you should be judged of the content of your character, not the color of your skin? Like MLK did. You remember what MLK said? Like what, bro? He wanted you to have merit. He let us know that there was nothing holding us back from doing whatever the white man could. Like, bro, I literally do not see how y'all feel like there's something in America that the white man can do that y'all can't do. You can do anything in this world that you want to do, bro. Don't let your people tell you that you can't, bro. All you need to do is have hard work, dedication, and some grit, bro. That's all you need to be successful in this world, bro. Discipline, respect, be good to people, bro. You'll be good, bro. I promise you, bro. There are absolutely zero laws in place preventing a black man from doing anything that a white man could. If you can find one, please pull one up and send one to my DM. I am begging you, bro. Pull up one single law that says black people can't do this, but white people can. Please, I offer you $1,000 right there.
You ain't got $1,000, homeboy. And if you did it, go to a FBA hairline surgery. So stop playing. Listen, you see what I say about these Tethers, family? These Tethers are still running around here talking about there's not no law that says it. There's no law. The system of supremacy has all the laws. They're written inside of their heads. That's what it is. All right. And the fact that they run around here trying to use the excuse of there's no laws on paper. First off, there are. Second off, the dominant society is clever enough to not put them on paper. The dominant society is clever enough to not show you. The dominant society is clever enough to keep everything covert. It's called covert supremacy. That's what it is. And this is why we say these Tethers are so far behind in every single aspect, and we delineate from them in every single aspect. Because if you don't, you're going to see these people running around here saying stuff like this. How come it ain't on paper? How come they ain't out here? How come you ain't showing your hairline, homie?
This second, right now. I would love to pull this card. So, if I got on a plane and seen a black pilot, I'll be concerned and I'll be like, boy, I hope he's qualified. When black pilots are 2% of the pilots in the United States of America, but I'll be concerned too, especially under Joe Biden's administration where he was pushing DEI everywhere, yo. When you go get heart surgery, like Charlie said, bro, in memory of Charlie, bro, if you go get heart surgery, you're not going to say, I hope the doctor is black. No, you're going to say, I hope they put the most qualified person to cut my heart open. Are y'all dumb, bro?
Fam, first off, I need to get a chapstick alert. What's up with these people hiding hairlines and needing chapstick? This man needs some chapstick all damn day. I see the ash popping off his lip. Fam, you know it's bad when the ash is sticking to the damn camera. All right, this man out here looking like Mount St. Helens up in here. Somebody get this man some chapstick ASAP. It ain't working for him. It ain't working. This type of ranting and babbling, nobody's believing it. And these people that they send out to just say random stuff, fam, that ain't going nowhere. That ain't going nowhere. You're trying to put us on game about supremacy when it's clear you're a puppet of supremacy, an absolute puppet of supremacy. And when I start talking about these puppets of supremacy, all you got to do is go down the list and you can see everything. Talk about Candace Owens. Candace Owens, when you look at every single thing that she's ever done and said, look at that right there, y'all. Look at that type of statement that Candace Owens was saying. Because notice, y'all, this is a situation that has highlighted the Tether energy. The Tether energy is out there, and you can see the Tether energy clear.
Right. She's obviously a Tether. She's also said that she's very, very biased towards Caribbeaners because her having Caribbean ancestry. And so the shit that she'll say towards Black Americans, she has no remorse, but she kind of sympathetic towards Caribbeaners because she has Caribbean blood. Do you see this shit?
Day. Candace Owens been running around here on that Tether time saying things like that right there. Yes, the hell she has. Barack Obama was in there saying, y'all be nice to me. The last guy who looks like he needs about 500 pounds of chapstick, same thing. Y'all remember when Candace came out and said this right here? Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, Candace has had a whole gang of things that she's been saying about Black Americans. And if you notice, that is the trend of all of these damn Tethers, y'all. They are out here now seeing this as an opportunity to say the things that we've been watching them say for a long damn time. What's new under the sun, y'all? Nothing. So how long are these people going to continuously say these things and expect foundational Black Americans to not call them out? You're wasting your time, your energy, and all your damn effort.
So Black people act like, Candace Owens says, Black people act like a trained chimpanzee whenever a Black person is murdered by a white person. Okay.
Because we understand.
This is in the year 2020, by the way. This is in 2020, by the way.
And how you think, we understand what you're saying. But y'all got to remember, Candace also said this right here. Yep, we got receipts for days. Uh-huh. Yep. How about that? Did you ever see a Black person that you thought was innocent? Did you ever see a Black person that you thought was real? Did you ever see a Black person that you thought deserved to live? Because that ain't what I'm seeing when it comes to you. That ain't what I'm seeing when it comes to what you're saying. And this is why people out there ain't falling for your rebrand, because we understand that your rebrand is exactly what it is. You trying to change a brand. That's what you're doing. You trying to change your brand because your brand name is trash out here in these damn streets. What about this, by the way, family? Juneteenth is ghetto and made up. So for the whole let her ride, she made some points, everything is good. No. For a multitude of reasons. One, we got all them receipts that show you how anti-Black Candace has always been. And for two, we understand it's coming from that same energy of a Caribbean person, of an African person. See, a lot of folks a couple years ago, y'all remember when they was trying to tell us that Candace Owens was FBA? Y'all remember that? Yeah, because there's always a section of people who are always trying to like get Candace Owens some type of clout. You always have that, fam. There's always people trying to do that, and we've been pushing that away. No, hell no. But if you notice, fam, she's been saying the same exact things that Charlie was saying. As a matter of fact, when Charlie was saying them, Candace Owens was sitting right there, going right along with it. Yes, the hell she was. We got a lot of receipts of Candace nodding her head yes. So don't come to me talking about Candace Owens made some points and she has rebranded herself and she's a good person again, and then flip around and say you didn't like Charlie. Because in order to say one about her, you got to say the same thing about him. Look at this, fam. Did y'all ever see this right here? Let's show that duo in action, shall we? Let me show you what it was like when Candace Owens was sitting there talking with Charlie. Look how they're teaming up against Black folks. Watch this.
I'll start off with my credentials since apparently they matter.
Oh, they definitely don't matter.
I'm an 8-year military veteran. I'm a college student. I'm a Black woman. And I believe that white privilege doesn't exist. And the reason why white privilege exists is because you guys refuse to acknowledge the history that put people in this position. You want to tell me that white privilege doesn't exist when white people had a upper hand for 250 years to develop generational wealth, and that Black people didn't get the right to vote until the 60s, and you're going to tell me that white privilege doesn't exist?
What's funny about that is Blacks we're doing better during
Why
that
do we
time.
always call people Blacks?
Because
Can't we just be Black people? Can we just be like African Americans or something? Why are we
the Black community? How would you like it said? What makes you feel better on the inside?
Really, anything else other than what you're saying?
Anything else, right? In the Jim Crow era, Blacks were doing better. Economically, we're outpacing whites under the Jim Crow era.
Let's see. It probably has to do with the fact that we had our own communities before the fucking KKK came and burned them down.
The KKK were Democrats, but give me a second. So after $22 trillion of government handouts and a Black president
after how many years of slavery and 44.
Look at her, fam. She ain't standing on no damn business. She ain't standing on no principle. She's saying the same exact thing that Charlie Kirk was saying because that's how she feels. This is that same fake intellectualism that they be trying to do to reduce and minimize the system of supremacy. Y'all seeing it right here. Y'all notice Candace ain't been showing none of these videos where she's sitting there in concert with Charlie and they both are sitting there berating foundational Black American culture and whoever this lady is. By the way, this lady is an 8-year military veteran. So they're sitting there talking about her like she ain't nothing. As a matter of fact, if you heard, she said, I'm a military veteran. And Candace said, oh, that don't mean nothing over here. That don't mean a damn thing. This is the real Candace Owens. Yeah, because right now, social media is ablaze with all of her conspiracy theories. She's doing videos and everybody's saying, oh my God, look what Candace is saying. I don't give a damn what Candace is saying because this is what Candace been saying. And didn't nobody call her out but us. Ain't no rebrands in our lineage. We gonna stand certified all the damn time and watch her tooth and nail go back and forth with this lady.
4 white presidents, 44 white male presidents, 97% white male Congress.
So you're actually the reason why people like us can't do well because they sold you our oppression and you bought it. Blacks were doing better under the Jim Crow.
If you acknowledge the oppression of other people,
Blacks were doing better under Jim Crow. And then she keeps saying us. I know y'all hearing it. I know y'all keep hearing her saying us. This is someone who benefited from the African American label. This is somebody who benefited from minority, people of color. Anytime they're in a jam, the first thing they say is us and we. They don't care about being Black. How do you know? Because she's always anti-Black everything. So we know she don't give a damn about Blackness. They only care about using the term black when they can weaponize it against black people. Anytime other than that, they don't give a damn. They say things like this.
Oh, we can heal from it.
No, we
but if
can't.
you want
No,
to
we
ignore
can't.
it, we won't have anything happen.
That's not how this works. Dialogue and acknowledging things doesn't make us suddenly rich.
That's what my man she is.
What can she not do in America that a white person can do? What opportunity?
Look at that. Look at it right here, fam. And then here comes Charlie. Charlie, right on top of that, says, well, I condone that. I stand by that. I co-sign that. This was that dynamic duo.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. This was their dynamic duo, the sneaky link with the little, conservative, racist white man, the pandering, buck dancing coon sister. They made the perfect collaborate. That was the perfect thing for each other. Two peas to the same pod. This is why Candace Owens is going harder for Charlie Kirk than Charlie Kirk's wife. Erica Kirk haven't said a damn thing besides the little rally speech she gave.
That was running around telling black folks to quit lying, make things up. There's no system of supremacy. It's all y'all fault. Candace Owens is just as guilty as all of that hate rhetoric that Charlie was saying. She's just as guilty with all that inflammatory statements about black people as Charlie was. Damn your rebrand. You get G checked.
You served in the military. You've made good choices. You're getting rewarded for them. You're going to live in.
So I'll start.
Look at that, y'all. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is what we be talking about. This is what we be saying. So Charlie Fatigue was sitting there right there saying, yep, because she was his tether pet. Okay, she was his tether pet. That's all she was there for. She was there to be a tether pet, to agree with everything, and to provide blackness. See, when it comes to Charlie, he couldn't say he was black. So what they love to do is to go get them a nice little tether pet. And when they get this little tether pet family, they love to take what the tether pet does and what the tether pet says and say, see, they said it. It wasn't me. See, that was them. It wasn't us. So that's why.
Man, that's why I'm glad that our brothers and sisters, no matter what we identify as, no matter if it's American Indian, Aboriginal, Black Americans, we all on code, man. So salute to y'all in the building, man. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. I see we got Wild Savage in the building, man. Big up to Wild Savage. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, thumb up the video, support the channel. It's your brother Aboriginal Power, man. You already know the vibe. Let's go.
They went to go get their little tether pet right there, and she was just backup to bring some type of credibility to what he was saying. That's all that was. That's all that was, and that's all that's ever been. And that's how they'll consistently always do it, fam. You got to understand, in the system of supremacy, they always have a backup plan. And quite frankly, she was the backup plan for him. And they went around the whole country and they spewed this type of rhetoric, and they now want us to give a damn about what she's saying, and they want us to have empathy for him. And that ain't how the game goes. So think about it, y'all. What's happening now is they believe that people are going to backtrack and say, you know what? I feel sorry for what went on, and I apologize for what went on. No. That ain't where it's going. That ain't where it's heading. And anybody with that in their mind, they better go ahead and wake up. Because you got to understand, as I tell you guys, the system of supremacy always has a backup plan. There's been something else that popped up this last week. See, now that Charlie Kirk is not around, the system of supremacy has a void in one of their biggest voices. The system of supremacy has a void in who's going to step up to the plate and provide all of that, because most of those other people are gone. Shout out to all my brothers and sisters who were in our space last night. We had a guy show up in the space who, first off, he said he's from Houston. And then afterwards, he says that, what are we going to do as black people? Later on, found out he was a Jamaican and he loves Luke.
Right. A lot of these tethers do try to cosplay their way in. Hey, we got one of my sisters in the building. Shout out to April Dawn, man, in the building. Big up yourself, April. Make sure y'all show April some love. Shout out to my sister April, man. Let's get it going, y'all.
Okay, so if you love Luke and you a Jamaican, then you a damn tether or a tether sympathizer at minimal. But family, the guy comes in here and he starts talking about what are we going to do? And then let me tell y'all what he said. And full of a room full of certifieds, fam. This guy asked us a question. He says, where's our Charlie Kirk? And man, the brothers and sisters went off. The brothers and sisters went off on the dude, roasting him completely. Because First off, we ain't got no other or our version or a different kind of. We ain't with none of that. We standing on certified business and none of that is going on. So the brothers and sisters check this dude completely. We don't rock with the system of supremacy. We ain't got our version of supremacy. We ain't got our version of the Triple K. We ain't got our version of Charlie. We don't want none of that. Y'all can have all that because that's filth. What we got is certified energy where brothers and sisters is standing on it. But let me tell y'all what ended up happening, fam. They now got a person that's starting to come back into the dominant society. Y'all remember, and we just talked about this guy on Tuesday. Boy, we be calling everything, fam. We predict things without a crystal ball. How many of y'all remember Milo? Do y'all remember Milo? See, Milo now is coming back out, and he made a tweet, and he said, I'm coming out of retirement. And half of the dominant society is cheering and applauding it, and the other half of the dominant society is pissed off. So now what you're going to see is Milo's going to go back into the fold now, and then they're going to try to elevate and pump him up. Y'all watch what I'm talking about right here. They done tried to bring back Milo. This shows you that the dominant society is extra desperate for some type of attention, and the dominant society feels they've got to try to replace Charlie with something different and something new. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about right here. Watch this, family.
I tried to warn you. You thought by taking out Charlie that it was going to silence the world. Now, in your little feeble minds, if you thought that Charlie said horse.
Freeze. I see a lot of y'all saying y'all don't know who Milo is. Go back circa 2014 and 15. It was Richard Spencer and it was Milo. Those were the two Charlie Kirks and Ben Shapiro's. All right. Now that Charlie's gone, Milo says he's coming back, and a lot of people in the dominant society are upset. A lot of them are happy. Billy Bob right here with 2 teeth. He feels elated. But yes, go and check it on out. Y'all know what it is. Yep. And he got some of them PDFs. Absolutely. Watch this, fam.
Words, and that Charlie said things that hurt your feelings. You have no clue as to what's coming. You see, somebody from 2014 to 2016 has decided to come out of retirement. And that person is none other than Milo Yiannopoulos.
Boy, he being extra dramatic, ain't he? One day, he going real Remick. He done went full Remick, y'all. Uh-huh. I'm surprised he out in the sunlight. I'm surprised. Fam, I ain't never seen a Jethro Remick. One day, it'll come, and Milo's coming back now, y'all. Fam, there's a lot of issues going on in the House of Supremacy. That house is shaking.
So grab your popcorn, put a little butter on it, because things are about to get really interesting. Y'all have a good day.
Milo is back, is all I've been seeing this morning.
All right, so an interesting thing happened right after.
Milo is back, is all I've been seeing this morning.
All right, so an interesting thing happened right after Charlie passed. Milo Yiannopoulos got on Twitter and he said, all right, I'm unretiring. And it got like 1.5 million likes.
Milo Yiannopoulos is back, apparently.
Holy crap. You mean to tell me you thought you were going to get rid of Charlie Kirk and instead you just brought Milo out of retirement?
Freeze. Do y'all recognize this guy? This guy talking right now. Do y'all recognize him? I showed y'all him earlier in the broadcast. This is why I'm telling everybody. There's a rift in the dominant society right now. This is the guy who was calling out Trump and telling Trump he needs to do more. So now he's starting to side with Milo. If you remember, Milo and Richard Spencer, I believe that they didn't like Donald Trump. See, you got the Tea Party people, you got the MAGA people, you got the Christian conservatives. Now you're starting to see a rift. And when Milo starts coming back, I'm telling you now, Trump ain't going for none of that. Trump ain't going for none of that because first off, Milo got some cases on him. And on top of the cases Milo has, Milo is from the Skittles bag community. So that in itself is going to be a problem. But this is the same guy earlier who is praising Milo right now, and earlier he was downplaying Donald Trump. Oh, there's gonna be some beefing going on.
And, oh, you didn't think this through at all, did you? Yeah, apparently Milo decided that he's not retiring anymore. He's coming out of retirement because he's pissed off. You thought you were going to get rid of the guy who tried to deal with you in love, and now you're going to get the guy who deals with people out of anger. The left has always been terrified of this guy because he sits squarely in the center of their graph of intersectionality, where Charlie Kirk was like Ward Cleaver. Milo is like a giant peacock that drops 1,000-pound bomb of glitter on top of every single radical left argument and utterly destroys them. And you brought him out of retirement? Now, just a fair warning for those of us here in MAGA country. This will be fun to watch, but keep this guy at arm's length.
See?
Because he's got a lot to say, and a lot of it you're probably not going to like.
See? I told you. See what he just said? He's sending out some supremacist talking points, some undercover supremacist lingo. Listen to what he said. He said, down here in MAGA country, a lot of y'all not going to like Milo. There's about to be a tug of war in the system of supremacy, family. And I'm not talking about the one that occurs every 4 years during an election between the left and the right. No, there is going to be a civil war within the conservative community, especially with Milo coming back. And Trump and them ain't going for that. You hear what this guy just said? He said, I'm letting y'all know now, y'all not going to like Milo. Milo's basically, he was quiet the whole Joe Biden presidency. Now he's popping up during this. Trump is not going for that at all. Not happening. So on top of the liberal conservative civil war that's brewing, you're going to have this that's going on. And it's going to be some real serious Mayo drama.
Country. This will be fun to watch, but keep this guy at arm's length because he's got a lot to say. And a lot of it you're probably not going to like. And you're probably not going to agree with. But that's okay, because it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun watching him destroy the left again.
I tried to warn you.
And I don't know, dog. Yeah, destroying the left. But you know what? The right might go right along with it. Yeah. Family, that's crazy news to the people who understand the game, okay? Richard Spencer and Milo, they were the main supremacists back in the day. Before the Charlie Kirks, before the Ben Shapiros, it was them. Now that Milo talking about coming back, oh, it's going to be some issues. It's going to be some issues. And he got like 1 million different likes on that. So you can already see right now in the system of supremacy, oh, they about to have some battle. Oh, yeah, that W fatigue, yeah. Let me tell you something. That's about to go through the roof. These people about to be upset. These people about to have a showdown. And that's good. And that's good. Because what we need to be doing is exactly what the hell we doing today. We need to be sitting back, relaxing, enjoying the show, enjoying the ride, and watching these people crash out because they're crashing out in strong fashion. Strong fashion. This does not concern us. We good over here. Foundational Black Americans, we extra on it. Them, I can't say the same about. They got some internal conflicts. They are going to have to end up dealing with the consequences and the repercussions of some of them internal battles. So no. All this situation did, y'all, was highlight what they got going on in the middle of their community. And family, you got a lot of people who are trying to jump on board with the dominant society. You got a lot of these tethers out here and these people of color where what they want to do is, like I said, get in good graces. They want to get in good graces with the dominant society. They don't know where to go. You can go to Mr. Yao, you can go Mr. Muhammad, you go Mr. Mutombo, Miss Selena. And y'all notice, by the way, Mr. and Mrs. Estrada, they've been real quiet lately. Because the ICE raids never stopped. No, the hell they didn't. Them ICE raids are still out there in them strizneets. And folks are still getting snatched up, packed up, and racked up. Oh, yes, the hell they have. But family, did y'all see this one lady? She comes out and she starts talking about what Black people need to do. And she's one of these Charlie Kirk sympathizers, one of these people of color folks who believe that they're going to get some type of kudos from the dominant society and things are going to turn out real well and swell for her. Yeah, that ain't going to happen. Y'all look at this right here. Y'all look at this. This is what I'm talking about these people. These individuals really deep down inside think that they're going to throw us under the bus and get some type of biscuits or burrito biscuits or whatever from the dominant society. This lady, I think this is one of them Chicano ladies or whatnot. Watch what she starts to say, fam. And this is what we're talking about these anti-Black Latinos, because we ain't leave them out. Remember, y'all, it's the tethers of color. Watch this.
You're just an idiot. You're just stupid. You're just weak. You're just naive. You know what's so interesting is many people have said this. They said, well, Charlie was a very moderate in comparison to a lot of other people and how a lot of other people in the world would probably relay the same information. I think I'm one of those people. I have a tendency to say things in a very jarring way. My tone might not be very nice and delicate all the time, so buckle up. Maybe the black folks who are cheering on Charlie's death because he was so-called racist, maybe you should be back on the plantation. Maybe we should have chattel slavery part 2. What do you think? I say this because you're showing your value. You can't think.
Maybe we should be back on the plantation. Maybe we should have chattel slavery part 2. Ain't that hate speech, y'all? Ain't that hate speech? It's okay. I got some ice stuff coming up after this.
Critically, you can't bother to take the time to research someone and what they said in its totality. You take someone else's word for it, take their comments out of context and totally misrepresent their character. You're morally bankrupt. As a Christian, everyone has inherent value, but as a
priest, damn that. Let me show y'all. I got y'all. Hold on. Y'all good? We in here. Let me play that. I'll play that a little louder for y'all. Check this out. Yeah, we gonna regulate this one right here, family. And then we're gonna show some damn deportations on top of that. Let you know it ain't good in the hood like you thought it would. Hold on. Here we go. We understand right now exactly the way these people are. We understand the way that these people move. You ain't getting no burrito biscuits. Nah, it's just not going to happen. You're not safe. You're not good. Whatever you say, you're going to find out that foundational Black Americans run this whole damn thing. Y'all, this is it right here. Watch the back.
Right. So shout out to all my indigenous peoples in the building, man. Salute to yourself, man. Big yourself up. And to all the tethers in the chat listening, I know y'all hating and y'all really trying to figure out a way to blend in, man. Just hit y'all suck. You see what I'm saying? Straight up. We doing this. Shout out to my family, man. Salute to y'all, man. Big yourself up.
And watch how she's catering for a position. That ain't gonna come.
I'm one of those people. I have a tendency to say things in a very jarring way. My tone might not be very nice and delicate all the time, so buckle up. Maybe the black folks who are cheering on Charlie's death because he was so-called racist, maybe you should be back on the plantation. Maybe we should have what do you think? And I say this because you're showing your value. You can't think critically. You can't bother to take the time to research someone and what they said in its totality. You take someone else's word for it, take their comments out of context and totally misrepresent their character. You're morally bankrupt. As a Christian, everyone has inherent value, but as a citizen of America, what value do you have aside from fanning the flames and calling everything racist because you're too stupid to look at the full context of what someone said? It's because you'd rather be angry about something. You'd rather point the blame and say it's the white supremacy fault, it's the white privilege, it's systemic racism, it's capitalism. Maybe you just suck. Maybe you're lazy. Maybe you have inadequacies. These are not permanent diagnosis, by the way. You know, you can overcome this. And that was the beauty about what Charlie talked about is that, hey, statistically, this is what's happening to the Black community, okay? This can be fixed with X, Y, and Z. And instead, he's racist. No, you're racist. You hate yourself so badly that you would rather live in the environment that you've cultivated for yourself. It's no wonder why Black entertainment is the way that it is. It's no wonder why the Black community aborts their kids at a way higher rate than any other community.
See, you can tell
Black
these type of
entertainment is the way that it is. It's no
weirdo
wonder why the Black community aborts their kids at a way higher rate than any other community.
Cassie look-alike ass women. Listen, man, you was a psycho. You don't even know what's going on. You struggling with your sexuality. You got a fucking bald head on top of a sew-in on, like, what is going on? Like, you insane. And you probably got mayonnaise all on your elbow, all the way up to your neck. It's just all on your chin. Mayonnaise all on your elbow. Sitting here telling us how the hell we need to react. The people in our community look at you as a damn dummy. You as a sellout. Every time we see you speak, we don't like you. You know what I mean? Straight up. And nobody cares that y'all got mad about what happened to Charlie Kirk. Y'all just mad because he got popped. One bullet, one shot. And then you heard him. And now everybody mad at us because we talking about it. Like, y'all got to chill out, bro.
It's no wonder why Black churches worship their skin color instead of Jesus. It's no wonder.
Okay, and how good your community going? What's the condition of yours people? How y'all doing right now? Let's go ahead, family, and let's flip it on some people. How your community doing right now? What your rates look like? Are y'all having some Iceman problems? Are y'all having some get round up problems? Okay, and I'm talking about your whole community. Or are y'all having some poverty problems? See, one of the things they don't like, family, is that all of these people live in poverty. They all live in poverty, fam. All of them live in poverty. Don't let none of these people tell you anything. They all live in poverty. The thing that they don't like about Black Americans, family, is that we don't live in poverty like that. There's a section of our community that is in poor conditions, but still live good. You ever been to a Black person from the hood's house and they got the damn plastic on the couch? Okay. And they don't bring your shoes in my house. They don't have none of that. Forget bringing shoes in your house. Y'all got bugs in your house. Y'all got creatures in your house. You got dust falling off the walls in your house. We ain't got that. See, they don't like the fact that here in America, Black Americans are living.
You go to a rough neighborhood in a white neighborhood, man, you gonna see motherfucking garbage piled up to the high as the couch, cats and shit running around, dog shit. It smell like pimento cheese and pickles, boiled nickels and hot dog juice. You feel me? Dirty ass walls, kids with snot and shit running around. You feel what I'm saying? It be dirty as hell in some of these people cribs, man. It be dog doo-doo everywhere, man. They be stepping on it with their bare feet, man. I done seen some redneck hillbilly ass shit, man. Like, I felt like motherfucking Martin Lawrence when in that movie Black Knight. He went into them little privies, them little balconies. What the fuck? Like, seriously, these people be filthy, living like a pigsty. And then they don't shower. White people might shower 1-2 times a week, and they be doing PE, going jogging, motherfucking at work, all kind of shit, doo-dooing. You feel me? But you shower once a week. You been running and doo-dooing today. You ain't gonna shower to motherfucking Monday. It's Saturday. You tripping, gang. You tripping. And that's how these Europeans is.
Far better than they are. These people are living in despair. You go to a Black person's house who live in the ghetto, and I'm telling you, it is more clean than anybody else that lives in the suburbs. The only difference is the stuff that you got costs more. The things that we got that cost less still look better. It shine brighter. It's more fresh. It's got a gleam to it. We go through the house. It smells good. Y'all don't have that in y'all community. Y'all don't have that. So you're not sitting here talking about foundational Black Americans. We talking about you though. And when we tell y'all that y'all need to get your act together, you need to get your mind right, then I'm talking about, what's going on with some of your people out there, Chicago. Because, you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing that folks are getting snatched up, packed up, and wrapped up.
Damn, they getting snatched up, packed up, and wrapped up there in Chicago. Not the Billies. Not the hillbillies.
Again, fam, I also heard that it never stopped and it never quit. Okay, so this is my dedication to Mrs. Vanessa Del Burrito. This is my message to you. Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to the federal agents out there snatching them up.
Damn, they threw her ass down like a sack of potatoes. Let's put that in slow motion, though. We got to hit you with the instant replay back, family. Slow motion it is. We're going to hit y'all with that slow motion. Here it goes. Look, he pushed the shit out of her. She was stumbling. Then he hit her with the other one. He hit her while she was turning around. She already off her feet. Damn, he did her dirty. Damn, that's what you call refried beans. God damn, knock the treats out of that pinata. It looked like he was about to Shawn Michaels her ass with a kick. Damn, I say bull crapping, man. I might need to go fill out for ICE if they get to do shit like this to immigrants. Like for real though, like damn, he just shoved the shit out of her. It was about the Shawn Michaels sweet chin music her while she was laying down. That's wild. Damn, turned her ass to Yoshi Miss You. Boom, tumble, and then sat Indian style. Turned her ass to Yoshi Mitsu. Only my Tekken fighters gonna know who I'm talking about. Only my Tekken gamers. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be from that 90s, just that era. You feel me? She turned to Yoshi Mitsu, fam. God damn, that was out of that's crazy.
Oh my God. That was really cool, guys. You guys are super cool for that. Wow.
Oh, she ain't learned her motherfucking lesson yet. They about to slam her. Lord, somebody come get y'all Guayla. Somebody come get y'all Guayla. Somebody come get y'all Guayla, man. She about to get choke slammed. Watch it.
You're gonna need some shit.
Oh, that's a white girl. They about to drag her ass. Oh, then she gonna fake pass out.
Okay, that's good.
Look at it, fam.
Damn. Nigga done put her ass in the full Nelson gang. Ice got snipers. I might have to be a sniper for Ice. Now, I don't know. I want to get down dirty like a Green Beret. This nigga got Auntie in a full Nelson. He got her ass in a chicken wing. You ain't never heard of the chicken wing. That's where he get up on you, grab your neck, lift your arm up, turn that bitch to the side, and just jerk your shit away. You know what I'm saying? No diddy. Yeah, he got her ass hammed up. What she say? In the shindig. Oh, hell no. Her ass in a full Nelson.
Look at her. She don't know what's going on. Old buddy was very mad. That dude was very upset. I don't know what y'all did to piss him off. He done snatched her up. He said, get over here now, damn it, now, get her. He done snatched her all the way up. Damn. He got her in a headlock and a damn full Nelson. You leave them damn people alone. Let them National Guard do what they do.
Yeah, full Nelson. Go sit down, Peggy. Peggy Mayonnaise, go sit down. You just out here acting like a damn Karen. That nigga that had her in the double chicken wing. Well, you.
Get your boy. What the fuck is wrong with you? You take it off the property. You got the property. You coming up the ass. What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, that's good.
Uh-oh, y'all ready for it? Y'all know what time it is. Let's go there now.
Oh my God, he about to lock pressure in on him. He is not fucking around. He just put her ass in a Kirk Angle standing neck lock. Oh damn, her shit about to pop. Oh shit, look how he got up on her though. Look at this. He locked in, boom, he pulled close. grabbed him up under and broke in. Look, dude had to stop him. Look, dude had to stop him right quick. He was about to just go ahead and break her fucking neck. Like, it looked like he was going in for the kill.
What these people got going on? We ain't got them kind of problems. Damn. Look at y'all issues, and we ain't got them issues. But fam, that ain't the only one. No. Because remember, Black Americans, you know, we remember everything and we hold each other down. There's some more people I heard that's getting snatched up and yoked up and pulled around, and it's only right that I show them all, you know what I'm saying, as a reporter. How about this individual right here? Look at this situation. This doesn't turn out too good neither.
Have a warrant. You'll see the hijinks.
Oh, Lord.
You have to show him a warrant. We're the one you cannot arrest without a warrant. You have to show him a warrant. Oh my God. You're hurting him. There's one guy on 4. You guys are hurting him. He's not trying to escape. You guys are hurting him. It's one guy on 4. One guy on 4. You're hurting him. ¿Cómo se llama, señor? ¿Cuál es su nombre?
God damn. Getting power pushed to the concrete while having your legs shackled and your hands tied behind your back has to be diabolical. Face plant to the concrete. Turns into a chia pet. That's different. His ass face planted. Turned his ass to a chia pet. That's different. You're hurting him.
Did they just drop him? They just dropped nobody. He was like, nah! Damn.
I didn't even see that they was carrying him and then dropped his ass. He said, ah! I ain't saying shit, boy. I swear. That's fucked up.
They just dropped nobody. He was like, nah! Damn.
That's fucked up.
You'll have a warrant. You'll see the hijinks.
Damn. Picked them up, dropped them, flipped them, rolled them. They rolled them on up, didn't they? Damn. Well, you know, that tends to happen sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Just like everybody, you should probably watch what you say. You should probably be very cautious of what you say. Especially, fam, listen, I'm going to listen to a lot of people, but I ain't listening to nobody who got deportation problems. If you got deportation problems, I don't know you. If you got deportation problems, you ain't like us. So the very fact that you ain't like us and I don't know you means I ain't listening.
That's a fact. You got deportation problems. It's crazy. Let's get to this next set of videos.
Balloons, birthday cakes means you got to care. We ain't got none of those because we don't give a damn. But they've been sending out a lot of these people, y'all, and this is absolutely counterproductive.
Man, these Black Lives Matter ass niggas. I just seen the video of them like 30 minutes ago while I was on this live stream looking at Instagram. I just seen a video of these big goofy motherfuckers. Man, these are a bunch of buck dancing coons that work for a bunch of 3 lesbians that's getting paid by some type of homosexual deviant. You feel me? Black Lives Matter is a damn joke. If you believing in a Black Lives Matter, you got to be a damn clown. Nigga, these people are damn fools.
So I don't know what the hell these people think they doing, but when you're marching up the street and you saying F Black or F Charlie Kirk and we with Black Lives Matter, fam, this is what we talking about. Watch this.
Fuck Charlie Kirk! Fuck Charlie Kirk! Fuck Charlie Kirk! Fuck Charlie Kirk! Fuck Kirk! He was a racist! He was a racist!
Man, them niggas is marching like they in the army. Left, right, left. These niggas saying, fuck Charlie Kirk. These niggas got to be stopped, bro. Can you put these Black Lives Matter niggas in the next Boondocks, bro? Cause these niggas are characters, bro. Put these niggas in the next Boondock series, man. What is going on?
Fuck Charlie Kirk! Fuck Charlie Kirk! Fuck Charlie Kirk! Fuck Charlie Kirk! Fuck Kirk! He was a racist! He was a racist! He was a racist! He was a racist! He was hateful! He was hateful! He was nothing like Martin Luther King! He was nothing like Martin Luther King! Nothing at all! Nothing at all! Nothing at all! Justice for slavery! 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 It's amazing! It's amazing! That they police speech! That they police speech! They police my speech! They police my speech! Police follow me around! Police follow me around! They follow Relly around! They follow Relly around! They want to police us. They want to police us.
Yeah, y'all. I see y'all in the chat. Y'all seen that Pan-African right there? Yep. Y'all see that Pan-African, fam?
Yep. I was about to say something about it too. I see the Pan-African. Oh shit. Pan-Africans is Antifa. Damn. These niggas is Antifa, man. Golly. King Cass made them beads. So this nigga is an accessory to this bullshit. Somebody go find his ass. He's in jail. Kevin Cass has put a warrant out for his arrest. Oh yeah, these niggas is belligerent. They out there, family. They out there, family. That's why I'm glad I'm an Aboriginal. Salute to my FBA. Shout out to my American Indians, man. Applaud yourselves. Appreciate y'all for tuning in here. Yeah, man, we ain't rocking with these coon ass niggas.
Mississippi is racist. Mississippi is racist. They got racist doctors. They got racist doctors. They got racist judges. They got racist judges. They got racist cops. They got racist. Fuck Charlie Kirk.
This is what I'm talking about, y'all. That's the stuff that I'm talking about. Okay. There's a thing out there. I'm gonna keep it real with you, family. Okay. You got a lot of that. That's all dirt. Like all that right there was dirt. Straight up. I know there's some people. I know some people that know some of them cats. Damn all of them. Okay. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, that type of vibe makes the block extremely hot. Foundational Black Americans, we ain't been on none of that. And the very fact that you start talking about the Charlie Kirk situation, and then you're tying it in with the gentleman down in Mississippi, and then the people are in the background, that's true.
Right. They trying to make it on some black identity extremist shit. That's exactly what they trying to do. They trying to make it some black identity extremist type shit. Oh, she must be dick eating. She must be doing a lot of meat eating in this video. I can see the cucumber next to the lips. Oh, shit.
They like to do. She the one who just came out here and said, putting mouth on stuff. So, I mean, apparently that mouth on. We can Charlie Cop. Yeah. Y'all notice all of these low-key little X-rated things that the Tethers keep saying? She said, well, you know, you got to be careful who you put your mouth on. Nah, we knew it. We knew it. I knew deep down inside that you loved you some Charlie and you want to put some mouth on somebody. There you go.
of God, and we need to honor him and be careful who you are putting your mouth on.
That's a damn tether all day. Black Americans don't talk like that. Be careful who you put your mouth on. You see what I'm talking about, right? Family, how did I know? How did I know a tether was going to slip up and say that? Y'all notice the more these tethers keep defending Charlie, because notice, y'all, Black Americans ain't out here celebrating. It's the liberals who are celebrating, and it's all the tethers that are defending. The only people out here who are talking that Charlie Kirk was, such a great individual are who? It's a bunch of the damn tethers. That's what it is. The tether's been the ones out here doing all the defending. And, the tether's also been out here, telling people and telling foundational Black Americans, like she was just saying, trying to tell foundational Black Americans what we need to do. And they want us to do what they were doing because they're trying to get the visas in order. That's what it is. But fam, I'm just going to tell you ahead of time. I didn't say it. She said it. Don't be mad at Black Alpha when I got to put some receipts on the table about what these people saying that they like to do. She the one who just came out here and said, putting mouth on stuff. So, apparently that's what she wanted to do. So if that's what she want to do, I just want to tell y'all, this is why she made that video. She made that video right there for that right there. Okay. And when you see that right there, there's a tether right there. There's a mop right there. There's a ain't no way in hell you a foundational Black American right there. So there the hell you go. Hey man, she said it. It wasn't me. I ain't the one who said it. She said it. So they come over here to, put their mouth on things. And that's really what it's about. But y'all notice, y'all, FBA, we don't care. Foundational Black Americans, we sat out the whole Charlie Kirk situation. The only people who are at odds, who are emotional about it, who are fighting and feuding and fussing are the liberals and the conservatives, the dominant society. And then it's the tethers who are running out here trying to tell everybody to be nice, be friends, everybody get along. It's only them. It ain't foundational Black Americans, not for 1 second. But if you look beyond all of that, let me tell y'all what they're doing. Y'all know they out here making love letters to the dominant society. See, the tethers see this as an opportunity to try to weasel their way in to getting some type of affection or some type of uplift. Because remember, before this, them tether protection services got cut off. All right. And before this, you seen them tether policies getting enacted. And they were telling everybody, if you are on your social media accounts and you saying negative things about America, that can get your visa messed up. Remember when Trump came out and he said, millions of visas, we're going to go ahead and revoke them. Now the tethers are seeing this situation to come out and to praise Charlie. So perhaps they can get down. All tethers are trying to be recruited. They trying to get tether wifed up. I'm telling you, they're all trying to get wifed up. So they're using this opportunity to go extra bootlick on the dominant society. Every last tether's out there. Fam, check this tether out right here. This tether comes out and does a full love letter to the dominant society. He trying to get his visa status upheld, but it ain't going to work. Watch this. This man says he's sorry to the dominant society. He says, I cry for white folks. Watch this.
Imagine what white people is going through. Everybody just like,
oh, this big ass punk. Oh, hell no, nah, this big ass punk sitting here crying. You got to be kidding me. Oh, this big Mark Henry looking ass sissy.
People is going through. Everybody dislike them. Everybody hates them because they're the more fortunate people. They didn't ask to control everything. They didn't ask to be the managers and the supervisors. They didn't ask for the position of power. It seemed nobody else wanted to do it. So somebody had to do it and create the laws and separate things. It just so happened they were picked. They were picked to cause order. And when you get that type of position, yes, things are going to be in your favor a lot more than others. That is the reward for being the leaders. But I can only imagine the loneliness.
Man, this is the most Sambo shit I ever seen. This is the most Sambo shit I ever seen. Shout out to FBA Strong Push Back in the building. Salute to you, man. Man, yeah, this is some cool shit, though.
They feel at the top, having to make all the decisions. Everybody's criticizing them. How unappreciative they feel.
Man, he's trying to hide that forehead with one little dread. That little dread cannot cover up that forehead, homeboy. No, the hell it can't. You can cover that up with a cattle prod. Try again, partner. Y'all see what we're talking about right there? Y'all see the state of these people? Do y'all see the state of these people, family? Man, y'all just be nice to them. They didn't want to run supremacy against everybody. They didn't want to be the dominators. They didn't want to do slavery. I couldn't imagine being in their shoes. Please don't revoke my visa, master. Oh, I want to stay. I got a Karen that lives next door. She never says hi to me, but I think in 10 years she might say hi. And then I can write everybody back home and tell them that a Karen waved at me. And I ain't even have to go nowhere. He think he gonna be the talk of the village when he go back. You see the state of mind that these people are in, family? They're in a state of mind where they're trying to use the Charlie Kirk situation to get some type of Joloff points. That's really what it is, fam. It's the Joloff points. Fam, let's make it clear. There ain't no damn coincidence that all of these tethers are all defending Charlie. Let's be real about that. Anybody out here saying anything other than that is out here full-time tap dancing. The tethers are right now trying to use this as a situation to where they can get some type of access or they can stay in America. I ain't never seen nobody else out there talking like they talking. The other day, somebody was saying, well, man, how in this situation are we going to be talking about tethers? I said, what you mean, how in this situation are we going to be talking about tethers? Because tethers right now are being utterly exposed for exactly what they are and exactly what they do. You damn right we're going to talk about these tethers because they're over here using all of their talking points against us, and they're going to the dominant society. Notice what they're saying. They're running to the dominant society saying, black folks is being mean to Charlie. I love Charlie. Back in my homeland village, we laid out a wreath. Fam, they laying out wreaths for this dude. All across social media, fam, in Nigeria, they're crying. In Zambia, they're having whole parades. And I ain't got to play. I ain't got to play. Let me show y'all. I'll show you right now. This is why we delineate. Damn all that half-stepping. Look at this right here, family. Look at this. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk, God bless you. Look at this. That's a damn village in Africa. Why over there is you talking about Charlie Kirk? Watch this.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. God bless you. God bless you.
Look at this.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. God bless you. God bless you.
What's wrong with that picture, brothers and sisters? What is wrong with that picture that you're looking at on your screen? R.I.P. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk. Hell yeah, we're going to start regulating, family. Yeah, because the first thing that they do is that they come over here and they start using all of them supremacist talking points, and they're the main ones peddling that lie that Black Americans are celebrating. No, you are celebrating his life. Y'all are out here celebrating this man because you celebrate all of the people that you come across from the dominant society. Don't play with us, Tether, man. Nah, bruh. Nope. Y'all see that's the pattern, though, and that's the trend. They've been out here this whole time, out here defending this dude. And do y'all know his viewpoints on Africa? It don't take no damn rocket science to know how he feel about Africa. They skip over all of that, fam. And they say, you know what? I don't even care. It is what it is. I love them. Look at this.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. God bless you. God bless you. R.I.P. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. God bless you. God bless you.
Look at that. Get out of here. Come on, family. Where we at with this? Where we at with these people? Oh, and fam, they be using religion. Fam, they out here openly admitting that they see him as Jesus. They're openly, fam, I'm not lying. they're out here openly saying, hey man, you know, that Jesus now. Hold on now. Don't you talk about Jesus now. This is what it is, because everything that they do and everything that they say, they see the dominant society as a reflection of spirituality in terms of Christianity with Jesus. All of them do, fam. I don't care what they say. Oh, I'll tell y'all now, I got a whole gang of receipts of these tethers out here, and they've been running the whole game. Watch this. This tether right here. This individual comes out and straight openly says, hey, I love me some Charlie Kirk. Yep. Now, remind you, fam, look what they say about us. And then look what they say about Charlie. And it doesn't matter what Charlie ever said about them, because if you listen to his views on Africa, terrible. But they don't give a damn about none of that. No. Watch this guy right here, family. Watch this guy right here. Watch what he says.
Have your life anyhow. When I saw the death of Charlie Kirk, I just realized how important it is for each and every one of us to get spiritual protection any way we can. I don't know how this might sound to you, but it is very important that you protect yourself spiritually, because it is more superior to physical protection. If you look at how Africa has been operating in the ancient, we had powers like this, where if somebody tries to use a pew-pew to unalive you, it will not get through. You can also disappear. Or you can even be given a power that will let you know ahead of time when danger is coming. We had all these powers. Some people still do. And it's not only...
This African talking about he got powers. Man, if you don't go sit your Mega Man head ass down, boy, from the lost village of the Congo, man, if you don't go get your big head ass on, your ass is a Beetleborg. Your ass ain't no superhero.
Africans that operated like this. It's not only Africans that have...
I know you got some powers. You got some powers in that head. You damn right you got some power.
Such powers. Other races too. So if you have access to these powers today, or you know somebody that has this power...
Nigga, your mojo, Jojo head ass. Man, if you don't go sit your ass now, Curious George in the back, Monty Joe Young in the face ass.
Us. Go and get it. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what any religion says. Nobody deserves to die anyhow like that. After everything you have done to build your life, after all the struggles, you will just go in a blink. It's not fair.
Nah, it ain't fair to have to walk around with that. But fam, here's another one.
Charlie Kirk, you are Charlie Kirk. I am Charlie Kirk. You are Charlie Kirk. And I'm telling you, this is the true turning point in United States. When evil is able to roam around like a serpent.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Time out. Wait a minute. Did this man just sit there and tell us that we're all Charlie Kirk? He just said he Charlie Kirk, I'm Charlie Kirk, you Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk, you are Charlie Kirk. And I'm telling you, this is the true turning point in United States. When evil is able to roam around like a serpent, it will seek after its victim and will choose to put venom in such a one.
Man, yo, Dr. Slaby, man, if you don't get your ass out of here, man, goddamn Dr. Scabies, man, get your ass out of here.
This is our
Dr. Slaby look-alike
turning point. I am Charlie Kirk. Oh, my word. Hey, let me tell you something. The people who are celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk, they have no understanding what had just happened. Charlie Kirk was never a perfect person, but he was a righteous man. Without the shedding of blood, there is no remittance of sin. Jesus Christ was perfect, and his blood was a perfect atonement for the sins of the world. When a righteous man died,
do all Jamaicans that speak English sound like Irish people? Because the actual Jamaican dialect and tone that they call patois is a blend of American English, Irish, and East Indian dialect. So listen to him when he talk. It sounds a little Irish, East Indian mixed with a little English. Listen.
I am Charlie Kirk. Oh, my word. Hey, let me tell you something. The people who are celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk, they have no understanding what
Man, you a lucky, musty leprechaun in the face.
Perfect person, but he was a righteous man. Without the shedding of blood, there is no remittance of sin. Jesus Christ was perfect, and his blood was a perfect atonement for the sins of the world. When a righteous man died, in the way that
y'all hear it, fam? Is he basically saying Jesus has returned? And watch, he goes in on that Bryant dude.
Who been in fact talking about that this man that was killed was the answer to Christ in the earth.
This is what the agents of darkness looks like. This is what brings forth abomination of desolation in the church. We entertain this man in our home. There are many people who's listening to this man and feel motivated by him. What you're doing, you're sinning your soul. This is an agent of darkness that disguises himself as a sheep, but he's a wolf. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ in the spirit, because you are a condemnation.
You rebuked 1 billion times, homeboy.
Man, this damn Tether is out of his damn mind, man. These people are sick. I ain't gonna lie, these people are sick. I can't even believe some of these Tethers be talking like money. Let me run this back for y'all.
One more time. She says, you're not her enemy. She's calling for unity.
If you've fallen for ideologies, I'm on the left, you are not my enemy. If you've fallen for ideologies, I did too. Okay? I come out on the other side. We have to now meet.
All right, let's just pack this up. Real talk, pack it up. Make it snappy. The thing about Candace, right? Candace Owens, she always, all of a sudden, sees the light when she need money. And she's falling off when nobody is really tuning in. She all of a sudden, now she sees the light. She claims to be the smartest person around, the smartest person in history, but somehow you got tricked by an orange tangerine. No. The problem is you got self-hatred. That's the problem. Y'all don't stand my problem with a lot of people is that they don't stand firm on racism, right? Y'all cool with a sprinkle of bigotry. Y'all cool with a sprinkle of racism. And for the simple fact, they may say 1 or 2 facts about the black community that's correct. Y'all then think this person gives a damn about the black community. And then they feel.
Stop. That's what I'm talking about. Gone are the days that you made some points. I don't need nobody to make no points. I need somebody who's on code. See, on code ain't a matter of making a point here or there. A lot of black folks be out here tap dancing. They be out here wanting to be friends. Fam, let me tell you something. What separates all of us certifieds from everybody else is that we certified 24/7. We on code 24/7. You ain't gonna make a point. You ain't gonna make a statement. You ain't gonna say 2 good things. And then we gonna say, okay, we friends. Hell no, we ain't friends. We ain't allies. We ain't buddies. We ain't pals. We see straight through you. We see straight through Candace. We see straight through every tether that's running around here trying to fancy it up, twist it up, turn it up to get some love, but you get no love. Take all of that over back to turning point, and you can turn your ass around and stay there. Easy.
Fill the rest with inflammatory remarks. This woman sat in front of a self-proclaimed racist, a person who claims he is a racist, right? This is how you know she knows nothing about black people in the black community, because he claimed that black people had no written language, that they built no civilization, that Europeans built it all for them. And she said,
yep. And what she do? She sat there and was like, yep. She sat there and said, uh-huh. She sat there and was like, I agree. Because what she's always been has always been a tether pet, where the dominant society in the W's, they always got to have them a little tether pet to do whatever they want. Okay, to be the person that goes out there and pretends to be black, to be the person that tries to say, I made a couple good points, come on over here, to try to flip and spin and intellectualize their hatred. She is nothing more than the mop version of Charlie, okay? And the mop gets mopped up and ran completely out of Dodge. And that's exactly what has happened to Candace. You ain't getting no rebrand today, tomorrow, or ever. There ain't going to be no certified cookout invitations. Hell no. Anybody who thinks that they going to give her an invitation, you ain't invited. So both of y'all can go on over there to the tuna casseroles, to the mayos, to the saltines, and have a great damn time, because we ain't having it. And the thing about us, fam, in this generation, which makes us so mighty strong and so mighty powerful, none of that works because we got all the damn receipts. And when you got all the damn receipts, you got all of the facts. And when you got all the facts, you run every damn thing. So we can see clear, because remember, y'all, Candace came up trying to be black and was running around here talking about what? She was running around here talking about the NAACP. She was one of the people, which we've already known, that was talking about the NAACP and how discrimination was so bad and she was discriminated on. Yeah, because remember, y'all, they always go out and recruit these individuals. They always go out and find these individuals. And once they find these individuals, you know exactly what the hell is next. They're going to get them, and then they're going to say, black this, black that, black everything. But when keys on the train, on the train, on the train, on the train, on the train.
For the stats, I be beating the odds. In the blood, it be making me calm. Ride the turbines just like I'm Saddam. I'ma blow up just like I'm a bomb. I'ma leave it.